do that easy. I can't do the middle.
Oh.
We're live. Okay, we're live.
Are you okay?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, let's do it.
Anthony, you better?
I've been fine.
Are you better?
I've never been sick lately. I'm fine.
We had such a great time. Derek comes here and vents out. La 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 la. Oh my God. Thank God it's over. Alrighty.
All right, it's not the banana splits. Yes, welcome live from the Nut House, baby. It's the morning roast with Ant,
Yes.
Herb, Ed, and DB.
Yes.
April 8th, 2013. Can you smell what the roast is brewing?
I smell something though.
Can you
I know what my
smell
stomach's brewing.
the defeat?
I know what my
Yes.
stomach's
This is-
brewing.
Yes, you're right. It was a defeat for some people in WrestleMania 29 and
We'll
some
get to that.
other parts, and also the Final Four and other things.
Yeah, keep us up to date.
Oh, we're
with
gonna
the
get
Final
into
Four.
that fake,
Sport.
absolutely made up sport. Bunch of actors. Well, actually, they're not. Let's give them credit where credit's due. These guys got to throw their bodies around like maniacs. That shit is hard, don't you think?
Yeah.
Sounds
I mean,
like,
don't you think, Ant?
yeah, it sounds like gay porn. They have to throw their
Yeah.
bodies around like maniacs. They have to throw their bodies around like maniacs.
Yeah, and they look gay. Their big muscles. I bet they go in the showers and start to like play with each other's muscles. Who the hell knows?
Jeez.
What do they have? Penis fights?
I'll just say.
Or pencil fights?
Well, I mean, besides pro wrestling, what other sport or thing that you know that where grown men wear underwear
And they don't have anything.
and
They're all like
and
this
still be
big.
secure in their
right.
manhood?
True.
All I know,
I guess
if I
Superman
wore
was
something
like that.
like that,
Superman wears his underwear on the outside.
Yeah.
So I guess he's like that.
Yes.
well, all I know that all those guys are gigantic, and then they got a little lump, not even bigger than this, you know.
Jeez.
We know where Irvin's eyes are looking.
Well, yeah.
Good morning.
Good morning.
12.
8:12. Well, going on 8:13 a.m. Eastern Daylight
Yes.
Savings Time in Macon, Georgia. It's so far 52 degrees outside. It's nice and sunny for at least right now, with a high of 82 and a
Yes.
low of 58.
It was gorgeous yesterday.
And look at the whole week.
The whole weekend. Yeah.
Other than the rain, I mean, it's going to be 85, 79.
It's gonna rain?
I said, other than the
Well,
rain,
the
Thursday
weekend.
and Friday, it's going to be up there pretty nice.
Nice.
Yes.
well, so how was your weekend?
It was
Anthony.
quite-
Mine was pretty good. You know that.
Uh-huh.
You saw. I spent some time with you, Irvin. So
Yeah, I'm just trying to bring a bullshit banner
We
here.
saw you Friday.
Yes, we had a great time. I did.
Yeah.
Great show. Your daughter's in.
Yeah. Thank you. It was fun. We saw
Known as the Music Man.
Gary, Indiana. Gary,
Gary,
Indiana.
Indiana. Gary.
I didn't know the kid sang it. I thought it was going to be the Music Man singing that.
No, that's the kid. Because that was Ron Howard in the movie. Remember? Little Ronnie Howard.
Yeah, when he had hair.
Yes, Ronnie Howard.
Yeah.
He was yeah, I know. You didn't have to repeat that.
Good morning, Vorpal Bite. Good morning, Three Bears.
Good morning, Nick and Lynn.
Yes.
Three Bears, I saw something you posted.
Good morning, my nuts itch. Good morning, Gamer Girl is on.
Whoever showed DS Photo Guy.
Southpaw.
That's
Yeah.
Derek.
Thank you very much. That's
Yeah.
Oh, good morning, Derek.
Yeah.
me.
Gotta change that to something else. Nah.
Did you notice Three Bears posted something earlier about Vaughn Live saying all her blog TV friends are jumping ship on Vaughn Live? I saw
Are
that
they?
post today. I don't know. I saw that post today.
They're coming to.
No, they're leaving because they, as Three Bears kind of says, can't make up their minds or they're flip flopping around on Vaughn Live.
So when, where are they going?
I don't know. We'll just see what
That's
happens.
stupid.
We'll see what happens. I guess some people aren't happy.
Well,
with
if
Vaughn.
there's less people on, we're in trouble. But
Yeah.
maybe it'll give us room. There's too many people having shows now. Everybody wants to get into the business.
Well, we have 5. We're on number 5 on the top string there.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
So we're moving on up. We're 3 above KY Poopy. That's good to know.
Yes.
Well, I'm not even showing us over here. So.
Well, you haven't ruled. Well, yeah.
You got to refresh.
You gotta
See, your
refresh.
beginning is still going, Irvin.
Oh.
You're on the picture there. Oh, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. He's got the same picture. What the hell? Did they just leave and put a bunch of pictures of us up? Okay, there it is.
No.
Okay.
All right, Plastic Canvas, hello. You're at good morning.
Good morning, Uri.
People are showing up slowly. That's good.
No, I'm
Yes.
doing it from the engineer's booth.
The engineers.
I
booth.
got a remote.
Oh,
Oh.
I can sit in my room all
He can
day.
do both.
I can do everything.
Oh,
He
you
can
can
do
do.
Well, how about
No,
that? You just.
Ways for Ed to be
Isn't
more
that
lazy.
great?
Ed
Ed goes and lays down on
Yeah.
his bed and plays with his computer.
Well, you could.
Yeah.
Well, at least I got
Yeah.
a computer to play with. But
That's
you know,
Yeah.
it could
yeah.
be worse. I
Yeah.
might have to play with something else.
You could be Anthony and sit there playing with my books.
Yes.
Here we are.
Yes, the end.
Well, here we go.
Monday.
Yes.
I saw Derek yesterday at Kroger with his family.
Mhm.
Part
Wow,
of his
how
family.
exciting.
Yes.
Right
Did
after
he get shot?
No.
we were at that Kroger, but we were both grocery shopping.
Mm-hmm.
They had just left church, obviously. They were all
Yes.
dressed very nice.
Mm-hmm.
Your mom
Thank
is
you very
so
much.
cute.
Thank you.
Very adorable.
Thank you. Thank you, Irving.
And-
I hate to use that terminology, but she just is.
Well, yeah.
Am I right?
Yeah.
I mean,
Well,
she
that's
reminds
why
me of something
that's why
out
my
of a
dad
movie.
married her.
Has she ever thought of being an actress in one of those Tyler Perry movies? She could be the mother.
Well, she wasn't.
Like, son,
She was in a movie with me.
take the cross, sign of the living God.
Church of Redemption.
Oh,
Day.
was she in that?
Yes. Mhm.
Cool. I didn't know you took her into
What
that.
video? What you want me to do?
So was she
The
in
video
one of the,
of me telling the
the
mayor.
church scenes?
Yeah, she played one
It's
of
a
the
really
congregation
strong one.
members.
Cool.
Put it in that
That's
folder.
cool.
Mm-hmm.
Take the video.
It's all on my Facebook.
Dude, I'm kind of looking through your
Okay,
millions. You post
Yeah.
the same thing 10
Yeah,
times
we had a
in
good
row.
time. We went
You
shopping.
You're right,
that?
I did.
He
Then,
posts
you
the same
know,
thing over.
Made some,
Yeah, I want people
made
to
some
see
dinner
it.
over at her house. And
No, you know what's gonna
I
happen?
watched some of the-
They're gonna
some
ban
of,
you. They wanna see that shit over and over
some
and
of
over
the
again.
Oh.
sports
Annoying
games.
as
They
hell.
had a
Now I know.
Yeah.
They had a race over on Fox, the Martinsville 400 or Martinsville 500 on Fox through the WGXA making affiliate for Fox Network here. They had a race there earlier yesterday, Saturday afternoon, and they had a couple of NBA games. I'll get into that.
Yeah, we're gonna lump all those sports together into one big sports ball,
I got a lump
And then
for
after
you.
that,
and then Derek's gonna talk about it all.
I got a lump for you.
Do you?
Yeah.
I watched last 30 minutes of República Deportiva.
Oh, we're going
With the
from
Senadores.
we're going from sports to titty. Sports to titty.
¿La técnico bravo?
Yeah.
Really?
We're
Yeah.
connecting.
Ed, it's on your wall.
We're bridging Sports
On my
Illustrated.
wall.
Sports
It's on
to
your
titty.
wall.
That's what we're doing. We're doing the swimsuit issue.
Hold on, let me make sure
Yes.
it's posted.
All right. So,
It's
so
posted.
Derek, you hung around watching TV this weekend.
Yes.
Went to church.
course.
Saw you at Kroger. Ed, what'd you do this weekend? That
He
girl.
I worked on networking.
That girl saw you. She told us we went to Heather and the kids and I went to the pizza joint. Was that Saturday or Saturday? And then we saw the girl that was supposed to write the 11th hour article.
Oh yeah,
That's
I saw
correct.
her. I saw her at Grant.
She told me she saw you there.
I told her about
But
you
she
heckling
worked-
the mayor. She cracked up laughing.
Because she worked at IVP. She works at IVP at Mercer.
So whatever happened to the
She
story?
said-
Did you
she
ask
told
her?
me. She said, I saw one of your morning roast guys at Graham's last night.
Did you ever ask her what happened?
No, because I know it had nothing to do with her. I know it was completely Brad's decision not to do the article.
Yeah.
It had nothing to do with her. She was just told to write the article.
All right, Irv, I got it. Let me go render it.
Okay.
Yeah, I told her to send me her Facebook link, and I would send her the video of you getting arrested. She wants to see that.
Yeah.
And your
Cool.
mugshot.
Cool.
I think she likes you.
Cool. Oh,
Of all things, that's what they want to see.
yeah, of all things.
Anyway.
They want to see my small
Ooh,
package
let me
in
check
big
that out.
tights.
No, actually, when you were
Let me go
playing the
check that
Tin
out.
Man, that was pretty creepy.
You got any oil?
Your rear end all stood up and you had a cup there. I know it made it look bigger than it is, but usually white boys aren't that well.
What is
I don't know any white boy that has a big pee.
we starting out Monday just really all over the place.
Yes,
Wow.
sir.
It's
old,
manic.
isn't it?
It's manic
No, I just
Monday.
found out today.
She
Is
died. Look, Margaret Thatcher died.
Oh, goodbye, lady.
Oh, hell.
Yes, I just
Why
found,
did I already think
just
she
found out
was
from
dead?
Urek. Well, she was
I
already
thought
suffering
so,
dementia.
I thought she was dead already. You're right.
Thank you, Urek.
So, the Iron Lady has died.
Yes, yes, straight from
I like how we segued from the Tin Man to the Iron Lady there. That was perfect.
Tin
That's
Man.
perfect.
We didn't even
Yes.
know it.
yes.
He's talking about
19 factor.
He's talking about the Tin Man's cod piece, and then we go into the Iron Lady.
I'm talking about
I
the
know,
Tin Man.
that's what I'm saying. And then we're going into the Iron Lady dying.
Yes. Matter of fact, we'll go into the.
Let's go into it.
Well,
Okay. Yes, Margaret Thatcher, the first woman to ever to serve as Prime Minister of Great Britain and the longest-serving British Prime Minister of the 20th century, has died at age 87.
goodbye, lady.
Thatcher had significant health problems in her later years, suffering several small strokes, and according to her daughter, struggling with dementia. It says, it is great sadness that Mark and Carol Thatcher announced that their mother, Baroness Thatcher, died peacefully following a stroke this morning, Lord Timothy
Wow.
Bell said today. A further statement will be made later. In December 2012, she underwent an operation to remove a bladder growth, longtime advisor Tim Bell told the Associated Press. But during her long career on the political stage, Thatcher was known as the Iron Lady. She led Great Britain as Prime Minister from 1979 to 1990, a champion of free market policies and adversary of the Soviet Union.
Yeah.
Many consider her the Britain's Ronald Reagan. In fact, Reagan and Thatcher were political soulmates, so to speak. Reagan called her the best man in England, and she called him the second most important man in my life. I guess
Wow.
next to
I
us.
like that. Yeah, they really like each other.
I feel as it were.
Ew.
So I guess he was Iron Man if she was Iron Lady.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I don't think
No,
he's
he
Tony
was
Stark.
Jelly Bean Man.
Jelly
He was
Bean Man. The two shared a hatred of communism and passion for small government. Well, what America knew as Reaganomics is still called Thatcherism in Britain. Like Reagan, Thatcher was an outsider in the old boys club. Just as it was unlikely for an actor to lead the Republicans the party of Lincoln, it was unthinkable that a grocer's daughter could lead the Conservatives the party of Churchill and William Pitt. That is until Thatcher. She led the Conservatives from 1975 to 1990 and the only woman to ever do so.
Goodbye, lady. Goodbye, lady. Goodbye, lady.
You were supposed to be Jerry Lewis?
It was, I don't know.
Okay.
We're going.
Anyway.
So Urban, I take by your singing that you didn't like Margaret Thatcher.
That was good. No, I actually did.
Oh, okay.
But I called her a lesbian one time when I was in Barbados, and the girl I was dating got mad at me.
She was British,
And
right?
she was British. She freaked out on me. I'm like, what the hell? They're so thin-skinned. I said, Margaret Thatcher's a lesbian. I was drunk. She goes, how dare you speak about my...
You were dating Margaret Thatcher?
I was dating
Sounded
some
like
English
Margaret
girl
Thatcher.
in Barbados.
Yeah, but that sounded like Margaret Thatcher, your impression there.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, that would have been good. Hello. Actually, she also reminded me of that woman, that cross-dresser, Madam or May.
You talking about the one from Australia?
Yeah.
Yeah. What the hell?
What was the name of that person?
She had the horn-rimmed glasses.
Yeah.
Somebody's
She was a one-minute wonder.
Yeah, what Chatters would tell us. Dame
Jane.
Dame something. Tell us, Chatters, somebody.
Somebody. You gotta have a break.
The British drag queen.
Yes.
Australian drag queen.
Auntie Mame or some
No,
bullshit.
it's not Auntie Mame. I was in that play.
Or Dame.
Dame Edna.
Dame Edna.
Dame Edna.
Dame
Okay,
Edna.
There you go.
Dame Edna.
Boy George. Nah, Vopa by Dame Edna. Yurak came up with it. Yeah, Dame Edna.
Dame Edna.
That's who reminded me of Margaret Thatcher. Or vice versa.
Yes.
Every time I saw them, I had to take a second look. But anyway, goodbye, Margaret Thatcher. May you rest in peace.
Exactly.
You certainly brought change
Change into
in our world.
to Britain and definitely
By the
world.
way, it's funny that she had dementia. Didn't Ronald Reagan have that? He had
Yes, Alzheimer's.
same shit.
Yeah, the same. Yeah,
Yeah,
Quite
so maybe they
peculiar.
remembered each other. In their
or didn't
dementia.
remember each other. I guess.
I wonder if she remembered Reagan. Like, I remember him.
Well, yeah, I mean, yeah,
Is
she
he
did.
coming back?
She went to his funeral.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah, she did. And gave him a curtsy, and as
Yeah.
and then-
That's kind of sad. As you get older, you see your friends die and all that, and you're at their funeral. And then, of course, you die. Then it doesn't matter. But
Yeah.
I always
Then it
wondered.
doesn't matter.
Well, once you're dead, what the hell?
I like how Irvin just kind of just throws it off.
Yeah.
Well,
Basically, just sums it up in the shortest terms
Well,
possible.
You
And
know
it
what's
just
kind
doesn't
of
matter.
you know what's kind
I'm
of
trying
funny.
to take
Speaking
the
of
short
death,
road.
Right.
death is only like the third, according from an episode of Seinfeld. Third is like the third or second worst fear.
Death?
Yeah.
What's
First
the
word-
first? Heights?
No, it's public speaking.
Oh, really?
Public speaking is so basically, if you were at a funeral, you would prefer to be the one in the
corpse.
casket than the one actually giving a eulogy.
The corpse.
That's
Yeah.
kind of scary.
What's number two?
I told you I did 2 funerals in a week, right? I ever tell you that story?
Boy, are my
Oh.
arms tired.
Huh?
I just said, boy,
No, I'm
boy
saying-
are my arms tired. You said, I
Yeah.
did 2 funerals in a week, and I said, boy, are my arms tired.
Wow.
Hey,
I
we're
didn't
not
carry
number
the
3.
casket.
Yep.
I didn't carry the casket, but I will say this: it was tough because I had to come up with a message twice, and each one was in reference to that person. So I had to go and figure out, okay, what's a big deal in her life, And they're telling me rambling on, and they both sounded the same, so I just made them the same.
Good morning, Saibuki.
Anyway,
Didn't we-
why is we still not showing up here? Huh?
You are. Derek is. We got us at 3rd.
Yeah. I don't understand what's going on. This is another site that I opened up. This is supposed to be my private broadcasting site.
That's why.
So maybe I should go to my original site.
Yes. You want to get into sports, Derek?
Well, not just sports. There were other things that happened this weekend. On CBS, they had the ACM, the Academy of Country Music Awards, last night on CBS, and Luke Bryan was named the Entertainer of the Year according to the Academy of Country Music Awards, the ACM.
See, there's that 19 factor again. Remember last week, I read one of those police files, and one of the complaints was a lady saying that one of the cops roughed her up when they ejected her from the Luke Bryan concert
Right.
back in whatever
Mm-hmm.
last year at Macon.
I
Georgia.
remember that.
And now look who wins. Luke Bryan wins.
Wow. Okay, what's the connection?
I don't know. I guess that we brought up Luke Bryan on here
Luke
4
Bryan.
days before he won.
And he's
thank God it was
and Luke
Taylor
Bryan,
Swift.
and Luke.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Luke Bryan is a 36-year-old Georgian native. He hugged the trophy, beating Taylor Swift and Miranda Lambert and Blake Shelton and Jason Aldean.
Who's also a Georgia boy.
Yes,
Jason Aldean from Macon, Georgia.
yes. These were the people who were
Right,
nominated.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, Saibuki says good for Irv. That was the worst thing that happened to the UK. And then he says, other than keeping the Falklands ours, she fucked up royally. She messed up royally.
So Saibuki did not care for Margaret Thatcher.
No, obviously. And listen, by the way, what is that whole deal with the Falkland Islands? You people ought to be letting that go. That belongs to Argentina. Don't be stupid. It's right near Argentina.
I feel a fight coming on between Saibuki
Well,
and
that's
this
like-
is,
well, that's
no,
like
I'm
saying,
serious.
well-
This is like the English people trying to take over Brooklyn, New York. You know, from Manhattan.
But that's like saying like Samoan people telling America, why don't you give back Guam or
That's
something?
right.
You know.
Right.
Yeah, it's ours. They don't want to be Argies. That's true. They talk to the yeah, but here's the way you guys kind of pin it on them. Do you want to be part of a country where thousands of people disappeared, or do you want to be in a country that has a queen? That has a
I think
queen.
I know Saibuki's answer. He wants to be part of a country where thousands disappear.
He says it's ours.
So
Right,
Sabuka
Saibuki?
says it's fucking ours and it
It's
don't want
not
to be an
yours, Saibuki.
Give back-
Saibuki says, "Give back
to
to
USA."
USA."
Oh, now you want it back.
No, right now I would say Saibuki take it back because it's gone to hell in a handbasket. Now you can have it.
Take it. Yeah.
Now you can
Yeah,
have
literally.
You
You
can
can
have
want
Honey
it,
Boo
you can
Boo,
shove it up
Jerry
your rear right,
Springer,
who
and
cares?
Maury Povich. You can take this shit back.
Go with it, baby.
We'll give you meth in the morning back. Take
Yeah.
that shit back.
Oh,
Yeah,
speaking of that,
Take it back, New Jersey, Cleveland. Yeah.
Uh-oh, New Jersey. Here comes Gamer Girl.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yerak says.
Well,
let me-
that's what New Yorkers say, but
Yeah.
you know that's what.
Yeah, Yerak says, let me call Dennis Rodman to see if he has any cold water.
Which, by the way, made a brief appearance on Saturday Night Live Saturday night,
Did he?
as with the host of Melissa McCarthy of Mike and Molly fame.
I'm gonna say, who's Melissa McCarthy?
And I don't know
She's
who the
the
hell
chunky
Mike Molly
big
is.
girl
I have no clue who that is.
from Mike.
I
and
have
Molly.
no clue. Anyway, I'm gonna go watch it after we all. Ed's working the screen and two
Yeah,
rooms.
got a
in the
remote.
other room.
Actually, it's kind of nice. You stayed out of our sight. I don't
Yeah,
have to
and,
look
but
at
hey,
it.
just make sure you don't accidentally hit wrong button in there while you're watching porn, and then porn flaps up on
And
this.
make sure you don't put up Derek Shapiro's picture.
Because you know,
Hey,
I can see
I
Ed in
got
the
some
other room
candy.
doing some porn, and then he throws it on here a mistake, and then Von Live really gets rid of it.
Then we're screwed.
So you can. Gamer Girl says you can take Jersey. And Sabuka says, "Good point. You can keep it."
That's right.
Wow.
You don't want some of this shit over here, Saibuki.
No, you don't, man.
Well,
It is too tainted and stale at this point.
Ugh.
oh my God.
Howie Hansel.
Oh,
There were a lot of
that
people.
looks like Ed's stomach, though. I hate to say
I
it.
was gonna say look like Ed's head.
Yeah.
Well, it's kind of funny though. They actually had Shelton kick off a new single.
Well, they're both Jews.
The guys from Blake Shelton, you know, the country music singer who's married to Miranda Lambert, he
Right.
kicked off the show with a new single, Boys Round Here, a hip hop flavored ode to redneck swag.
Oh hell.
So basically, hip hop even seeped into country
But I
music.
bet that is such a shitty song. I mean, that just sounds bad.
But what's so funny-
Boys Round Here, a hip hop flavored redneck song about swag.
What's
The-
it called?
Boys Round Here. That just
Oh.
sounds bad.
I mean, they've done it before. It's
Right.
kind of weird, but it.
Nelly and
Look,
Jimmy
Ed's
Rock.
got an etching
And then
sketch.
plus they did like a funny little
He's
rap
got
back in
etching
the early
sketch.
90s talking about here up I'm wide and I can't get down. I got two left feet hanging on the ground. You know, it was crazy stuff. It wasn't even funny. They actually had LL Cool J was on there for like, what is he do?
on the show last night?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And he presented. I guess he was presenting. He was going to have a. I guess he has a
They're trying to be
song.
cool. They're trying to break into the cool factor by bringing the rap on there, right?
Okay, well, LL Cool J. I just hope they don't
Well, I
put
mean,
in
if
Lil.
LL Cool J was on there, I mean, what other reason would they have
I
done
just
that?
hope they don't
Morning,
put in
Greg
Lil Wayne in there because
You put it in the bag.
you know.
Stevie Wonder made an
Yes,
appearance.
Stevie Wonder also. Yes, that's true. Stevie Wonder also made his first appearance on a Country Music Awards show, joining Hunter Hayes for a performance by two guys who got their start as precocious teens. Yes, that would make sense. I was wondering who this young upstart was. I thought he was kind of like he's like a country version of Justin Bieber, right? So Hayes kicked off their set with his song "I Want Crazy." Then they joined. Then he was joined by Stevie Wonder for his hit "Sir Duke," and then they both did a great duet of "Sir Duke," which is quite entertaining.
Sir Duke, I was never crazy about that song.
And then Wonder returned to finish off the show with Sightsee on the Limit.
You can get all over. You can get all over. I wonder if he ever banged his head on the piano because he can't see. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Probably.
When he was younger, I'm sure, but he's been in the business for 40, 50 years.
I get
I'm
no
quite sure.
reaction on that one. You would think.
Yeah, where's that booing sounding effect?
Boo! Ed, you got the boo sound?
What I say is that what I can tell you, Wonder says, what I can tell you is I have always been a lover of music and country music. The amazing thing is I recently saw a few days ago a Motown show, and what was amazing to me that comparing this night to that, it was about lifting people up, lifting love up. And
How do I
tonight
get out of
here
this
this
one
event
and go
is
back
about
to my
lifting people up,
spokesman?
music
Because
up.
this, I don't know what's going on with it.
Listen, we cannot be here without love.
There we go.
Yep. And that was the ACM Awards.
Who are the other winners? Any other quick rundown of winners besides Luke Bryan?
Well, let's see. There was a. I was trying to figure out. There was.
I think Macon, Georgia's Jason Aldean
back
won
in.
I
something.
think Jason Aldean.
Thanks, buddy.
What did he win? Song or something? He won something.
Miranda walked away with her fourth straight female vocalist award, joining Reba McEntire and Loretta Lynn as the only singers to win Female Vocalist of the Year 4 years in a row or more.
No, not 4 years. in a row.
He
Four
says
more
you're
times.
mumbling.
Four
Smack.
or more times. Not, it doesn't say in a row.
Well,
it says
four-
win
well,
female vocalist for
4 more times,
Yeah.
yes. She also picked up 3 trophies for her hit song Over You, 1 for Single Record of the Year, and 2 for Song of the Year. So she was the performer of the song and co-wrote it with her husband Blake Shelton. Yes.
Wow.
So it was a family affair.
Those award shows do nothing for me. I don't.
They're
watch,
awful.
I don't watch those things.
They're awful. They all come out all dressed up
They
and
don't
talking
mean anything.
stupid.
They absolutely mean nothing.
Yeah. Well, they mean something to them, obviously.
Yeah, but they're
They
Yes.
like the accolades.
They're all pompous because.
Like, look at me.
Well, I
I'm
mean,
getting an award for being the biggest schmuck.
Well, you want
This
to.
year.
I mean, you want to be. You want to be appreciated for your work.
Right, but,
Yeah,
but is it
well.
being appreciated or is it just already sort
Why
of?
don't you just do your job
Yeah,
and you'll
to
be
me-
appreciated?
To me, is it already, to me, it just seems like it's already kind of rigged anyway. I mean, it's just a lot of popular. It's a bunch of people that you know voting for you, and really people can think deep down you can have some of the worst shit in existence, but if you got all your friends voting for you because they're your
Yeah,
friend,
like-
then it doesn't mean anything. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Because these academies are all made up a lot of times of these people that, of course, are associated with these other people in the business.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a popularity contest. I mean, and
It's ridiculous.
it's
Oh,
like
yeah.
it's like a bigger scale version of the 11th Hour Awards,
Okay.
Yeah.
which is all it is. You just get a bunch of your buddies to just stash the pot full of your name.
That's
right?
true.
I mean, that's all you're doing. You're
That's all you're doing.
hey,
Passing
vote for me,
the-
vote for me, vote for me.
Mm-hmm.
Who cares whether you really like my song or my movie or my painting or whatever? Just vote for me.
Or my
You know
rambling.
one category they don't have?
What?
Megan's most eligible bachelor.
Wow.
Perfect.
Eric.
Eric.
Yes.
Anyway, all right, let's get back to sense over
What's the
here.
hummingbird the other day? That Bank City Woods? Is that the name of
That was Friday, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Friday, I think.
The drummer looks like Nick.
Reba.
Kind
I
of.
mean, who died and left her boss?
James Langle.
All of a sudden, Reba McEntire is really important. She was never important.
Who's just fucking waving at me?
And you know what? Let's go back to that.
Who said Reba was important?
No. I'm saying Reba.
McIntyre, yeah.
She was there. She said Reba was there, but you know that's the thing that I don't like about awards. They make themselves important. Like, look at me. I just did this. I'm getting an award for it. I'm important. Don't you think that some of the stuff with awards and all that is self-serving and a little bit narcissistic?
Of course it is.
Yes.
Look at how important I am.
Of course it is.
You're not that important. You're not paying my rent.
No, exactly.
You're not meeting my needs.
Exactly.
So
It's the opposite, really. They want all of you to pay their rent by buying their music and buying their shit.
yeah, they get a big head about it, like Plastic Canvas said.
Right.
And
That's funny
Gamer
coming from
Girl-
Plastic Canvas.
Gamer Girl says, I didn't even watch it. I think I'm the only person that didn't give a shit about this award
I didn't
show.
give
Oh
a
no,
shit
I
either.
didn't either.
I didn't
Gamer
watch
Girl.
it
I'm
either,
sorry,
Gamer
I'm
Girl.
Look,
with
it
you.
just happened to be on TV.
I
No,
didn't watch
you
it.
were not the only person.
Gamer
I
Girl.
correct you on that.
There we go. I don't even watch the Academy Awards anymore.
Yeah, I
And he's
don't,
an actor.
I
I'm
don't
more
watch
into
any
acting and
award
film. I don't even
show.
watch that shit anymore.
I really don't watch any award show because they bore the crap out of me.
They are
I
pretty
think they're
boring.
acting stupid when they get up there,
Yeah.
all shy and all that. Meanwhile, you know, this woman all shy and everything. Meanwhile, she's taking her clothes off in a video. And then she comes out there like an
Meanwhile,
innocent
she's in the
child.
limo going home banging her boyfriend.
Exactly.
Right.
You know, I'm banging 4 boyfriends.
Like Taylor Swift.
Yeah, that poor girl. That girl is swift.
In
When it
bed.
comes to
That's right.
when it comes
When it comes to
changing
switching
boy-
boyfriends,
That's
she
right.
changes
she's
boyfriends.
like her own. She's like her own Menudo.
She is. She
Switching
is.
boyfriends.
Yeah, Manouche.
And her boyfriends have to
Yeah.
be 15 or younger.
There's
also.
Menudo
Like
and then there's
Menudo.
Manouche.
Right.
She's the Manouche.
That's right. And she
Sounds
doesn't,
Jewish.
she doesn't go with guys above 15 years old either.
Well,
Yeah, I
yeah,
know.
well, that,
Like
that
Menudo.
Kennedy guy.
You know, I'm kind of glad that guy did that to pull the mic away from her.
Oh, Kanye, now you.
I'm glad that happened.
No, he's a douchebag too.
Now that I
Well,
think
douche
about
of
it,
a
I
feather
thought it
flock
was
together.
good.
That's true. I can't stand Kanye West. I don't know why anybody would want to emulate Kanye West.
I don't
But
know.
there's all these young black guys that want to emulate this guy, and I don't know why.
I don't either. But that's all well.
I don't get it.
Was kind of
Award shows.
Can you tell us, Derek?
As Roger Ebert would say, award shows.
thumbs down.
2 thumbs down. 3 thumbs down.
Of course, you know the Final Four still going
All
on in
right, so we're
Atlanta.
going into sports, Gamer
Yes.
Girl, and
Come
fake
here.
sports.
Yes, those who really like sports but don't want to be labeled in something that's like some meathead hate. It's all right. Just come on down and listen. Take a listen right here.
Those who like sports and don't want Derek to butcher it,
Go to
a
the
cup of
bathroom.
coffee.
Okay. Well, anyway,
I'm just kidding.
there was an
Yes!
there's an East-West game where basically you have the all-stars from all the college teams from the East Coast and some from the West Coast, and they had a game yesterday afternoon.
Oh
on
my
CBS.
God!
So speaking of pointless award shows, this is a pointless scrimmage game between a bunch of buddies.
Yes.
Basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
Basically, James Ennis of Long Beach State scored 13 points, and the East team
I am already
beats
gagging.
the West team 87-81.
Right.
So that was a really good. Okay.
That really made no difference. Now the real game is tonight, right?
Yes, the real game tonight against.
Who are the final? Did I pick it right?
I did.
You got them both right.
Yes.
What'd you say?
It was Louisville and Michigan.
And I said Louisville and the other one.
Yeah.
I said Louisville and whoever.
Syracuse.
something else.
Oh, so Derek got
I
it
am
right.
so-
It's only fitting that Derek got it right. Hey, Derek.
Thank you.
Louisville and Michigan.
Yes. So
Congratulations.
according to the thing, according to the game, Louisville beat Duke 85-63. And let's see who did Syracuse.
So that was old, yeah.
Oh.
They didn't go against Duke for the Final Four.
Old.
Oh yeah,
That
you're-
was old, remember?
yeah, that's
old.
true. That's true.
Louisville went against who
No,
the hell
Wichita
was it?
State, that's right.
Wichita State, right?
Yes, Louisville beat Wichita State
Right.
72-68, and Syracuse
Syracuse
lost to Michigan.
Please,
Michigan.
make this quick.
56 to 61.
Let it out, baby.
56 to
Just
61.
make up team names if you can't.
So basically,
Make it
so
up.
the national NCAA basketball championship and the Final Four is going to be tonight on CBS, 9:23 p.m. Eastern Standard Eastern Daylight Savings
I'm
Time.
gonna say Louisville wins.
Well, yes,
You guys can
they're
sit,
ranked. Yeah,
have a beer,
number
fucking
one
bang.
Louisville ranked number 1 versus number 4 ranked Michigan.
I don't care
For the
about
national
Louisville's
championship.
gonna win.
Well, of course. Well, everyone will pulling for Louisville.
Oh, they are? I didn't know who they were pulling for. I just figured that they were gonna win.
Well, they were already ranked number 1, and plus with the incident with Kevin Ware snapping his
Yeah.
leg in half,
Cinderella
you know,
story kind of
the
thing.
Cinderella story. Yes.
Yeah.
Kind of better
what's
thing.
going on.
The kind of we got
Are we finished? You
Well,
know,
well,
it's
no,
so
no,
unfair.
We also
We
have
got a lot more.
There's
Life
some
is so unfair.
we have some NBA game. The Knicks beat from New York. Knicks win their 12th straight win.
Wow, that's a first.
125 to 120 over the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Oh, well, they're playing a team I never heard of.
Well, it's a new. Well, it's a Spanish.
It's a new franchise?
Yeah, Oklahoma City Thunder. Yeah, the Utah Jazz beat the Warriors 97 to 90 in the 8th spot in the West. In case you know, the NBA playoffs will begin 2 weeks from Sunday, which will be April 21st. Just in case you didn't know. Also, some games from baseball, Major League Baseball. The New York Yankees beat Detroit Tigers 7-0. Boston Red Sox
Beautiful.
beat Toronto 13-0. Wow, like a football
Wonderful.
game. The Mets
Wunderbar.
beat the Miami. Beats Miami 4-3.
The Mets are good.
Wow, both New York teams.
The Nets.
The Mets.
Yes, the
New York
Mets. I was
we're
always a
talking
Met
baseball
fan.
now.
Yeah,
Okay,
talking about
I thought you were
baseball.
on
I was a
baseball,
big Met
sorry.
fan.
Cincinnati Reds beat the Washington Nationals 6-3. Minnesota Twins beat the Baltimore Orioles 4-3. Yes. Atlanta Braves and Bravos beat the Chicago Cubs 5-1. All right.
Congratulations, Atlanta.
Thank you. Kansas City beats Philadelphia Phillies 9-8. Cleveland beat Tampa Bay 13-0. Chicago White Sox beat Seattle Mariners 4-3. Arizona Diamondbacks beat the Milwaukee Brewers 8-7. Oakland A's over the Houston Astros 9-3. The LA Dodgers over Pittsburgh 6-2. The
Wow.
Colorado Rockies stomped the San Diego Padres 9-1.
You know, I like baseball.
Yeah. St. Louis Cardinals beat the San Francisco Giants 14-3, and the Texas Rangers take over the LA Angels 7-3.
Wow. Okay. We're doing good on baseball. Next.
And that's pretty much
The sport.
that's pretty much all the sports. And
You know, life is so
Well, no, we
unfair.
got fake sports still to get
oh
to.
yeah, the Facebook. Yes.
But go ahead. What's unfair, Irvin?
What's unfair is that the only time Derek gets to speak is during his sports thing, and we rush him like through it.
Yeah.
We're terrible.
Well, he gets.
We'd rather hear a 29-minute diatribe of Anthony going off on Officer Sutton, and then Derek gets on for sports, and everybody's like, shut up. Get out of
Keep it
here.
in
We
shadows."
hate sports. And then he stays silent for the rest of the show.
Well, I don't imagine
It's
a hell of a lot of
ridiculous.
people that sit in front of a computer watching a blog TV show are going to be into sports. I mean, think
Well,
about it.
look.
They look like Vorbelbite. Come on, you think they're going to be into
Nah,
sports?
Vorbelbite.
Flash that
Vorbelbite's
picture.
a fat slob that sits on his computer.
That's what I mean.
He's not into sports.
That's what I just said. You made
He's
my
into-
point.
yeah.
That's why they're not going to be into sports.
I think that Vorbelbite is a guy
Right.
who probably sits in front of his computer all day
Naked.
and goes on all these shows and it becomes, because I saw him somewhere else. You know, once they leave us, they
Well, you
go.
know, the guy could be paralyzed in a freaking wheelchair.
That's true. We just
I-
feel really bad.
Whatever.
You know.
Get up and
I mean,
roll
Vorbelbite
around.
could be Stephen Hawking.
Get up and roll
For all
around.
we
That's
know,
no
Vorbelite
excuse.
could be Stephen Hawkins, you know.
Who?
Vorbelite. He could be Stephen Hawking.
Well,
Okay.
Anyway,
Well,
all
oh,
I'm
yeah.
saying is
Give me
that
some
Vorp.
chance.
I'm gonna say it. Oh, that Vorp is probably a
You
big
sound like that
fat
black
slob.
lady in that video with Rickard. All I'm saying.
All I'm saying, do you get me, Mayor?
Yeah.
All I'm saying, do you understand? You understand what I'm saying? All I'm saying.
Right.
She kept saying that.
Go.
Yeah. Well,
Anyway.
in other words, even though Classic. What? No. Gamer Girl says to my baseball is the boring sport ever. No, I'll tell you the boring sport. No, it would be hockey. Because you don't even hear about hockey.
No, hell no.
That's
golf,
a horrible
No,
sport.
but golf is a hell of a lot more boring than hockey.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Hockey
golf.
is not boring compared
No,
to
fishing.
golf.
Fishing.
All right, freaking golf is boring as hell.
Okay, I'll give you that.
Gamer
Golf.
Girl's gonna get on you about the hockey.
I still don't get that sport. All you do is hit the little ball, and then you gotta walk 4 miles to get it.
Yeah.
That's stupid.
Well, it's kind of boring because we don't have a hockey team anymore. Because I used to like to
Right.
make it whoopee.
Right.
They had a cool name.
It reminds me, it's like, and then they get all like freaking out, like, oh, look at that birdie or whatever that terminology. You're walking to a freaking ball. And, I mean, what's the sport about that other than you got to walk a half a mile to get to the ball? I think it's a stupid sport. Whoever invented it is an idiot.
Well, don't go to Scotland then. Don't go to Scotland.
Oh, okay. Well,
But anyway,
go figure.
And what does it stand for?
golf.
Golf?
It's a game. This is
No, what's GOLF stand for?
God-forsaken.
Gentlemen's only, ladies forbidden.
Thank
really.
you.
Oh, I had
Not
no-
really.
No.
That's
Not really.
That's the thing, Ben.
I think he just came up with
Really, it's true.
That's
not
another
an
Ed-
That's not an Ed joke.
that. No, it's an Einbeinism.
That's an Einbinderism.
Yeah,
Yes.
Einbeinerism.
I think
Yeah.
they thought
Women
guys.
have come a long way, baby.
I think they
Yes.
thought all guys was gonna like golf because they figure you got a stick, you got some balls, and you're trying to get it in the hole. It sounds like sex.
Yeah.
But what they forgot to figure out was that it was too damn boring for a lot of guys to like.
Well,
But
wait
that
a
was
minute.
the
Now
idea
I
behind
think
it.
of a better acronym for that.
Does anybody else out there not agree with me as what the golf stands for? It's just
You might be right. I just never heard
I
that.
might be right.
Well, look it up.
I might.
You might.
You
I
might.
just thought it was a joke. It
Those-
ain't a
I'll wait
joke.
for one of our
Also,
viewers to
those who want to know
respond.
some of the scoreboards for the NHL, the St. Louis Blues beat the Detroit Red Wings 1-0. Dallas beat San Jose 5-4. Minnesota beat Columbus 3-0. Florida Panthers beat the Ottawa Senators. I think at 2-1.
The hockey.
Yes, hockey games. Yes, Chicago Blackhawks beat Nashville 5-3. Washington beat Tampa Bay 4-2. New Jersey Devils beat Buffalo.
Lost.
Excuse me. They lost to Buffalo 3-2. And the Anaheim Ducks beat the LA Kings 4-3.
There we go.
And
There we
you
go.
Thank you, Derek.
And
Now.
Thank you,
Now,
Derek. Sports is over. Thank you,
No,
Jesus.
it's not. Now
Well,
that's fake
sports entertainment is fake sports. We have WrestleMania 29, the results and the
Nice.
winners. WrestleMania, aka the Super Bowl of Wrestling, is more than just a pay-per-view event and held true once again Sunday night last night.
Wow. Boy, they had to
SBC?
rewrite that script, huh?
Yeah. The match started off with a fight between the Shield versus Randy Orton, Sheamus, and the Big Show, which they defeated. Also, Mark Henry defeats Ryback. After Henry controlled a majority of the match, Ryback quickly turned things around and he hit the meat hook clothesline, which he answered with the match's biggest questions by showing he could lift Henry up for the shell shot. The world's strongest man grabbed the rope and fell on Ryback, then he rolled over and knocked out Ryback for the 3 count. 1, 2, 3. And also,
Goodbye.
the Tag Team Championship, Team Hell No defeats Dolph Ziggler and Big E Langston. Team Hell No is basically composed of Daniel Bryan, and Kane, the quote-unquote brother of The Undertaker. And also,
Yeah, what happened to The Undertaker? Is he dead?
he's still alive.
Paul Bearer
Paul
died.
Bearer died. His manager died.
Oh.
Although they said the battle was fairly short, just over 7 minutes, shorter than the Ryback versus Henry, it featured a lot of impressive spots for each wrestler, most notably Langston and Daniel Bryan, who got a little bit of WrestleMania redemption. In the end, AJ Lee distracted the referee so Ziggler could attack Kane with his briefcase, but he missed and was met with a gargantuan chokeslam instead. Bryan then tagged in and connected with a headbutt for the top rope for the win. Another match, another loss for Ziggler.
That was funny, Ed.
Ziggler should have zigged when he
like
sagged.
Yep.
I couldn't understand why you put it up.
And
What the hell was it? I didn't see it.
somehow
And look at it again.
I'll put it back out there again.
Well, Ray Charles.
Yeah. I mean, it looks like he's singing into the mic, but take a look. That is a funny picture.
Okay.
You
Wow.
got the right one, baby.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gamer Girl says, I heard John Cena looked like he was drunk, unless that was a part of his act.
Wow.
Oh, yeah, there was some new wrestler, Fandango. You know,
So
obviously-
you watch
Is that
wrestling,
in
Gamer
response
Girl?
to
Chris
this
Jericho.
new hype about Django? They had to get a Fandango? What the hell is
Supposedly.
that?
I guess they're going through the hype of Dancing with the
Oh,
Stars.
so
and
he's
stuff.
like a Spanish guy?
Yeah, you know, one of those white guys dye their hair black, get a couple of Rosetta Stone DVDs, and I just think,
exactly.
I ain't Fandango.
Welcome, Planet X. I never saw you before.
And World Heavyweight Championship, Alberto Del Rio defeats Jack Swagger. Del Rio and Swagger both showcase power, athleticism, and a slew of good old-fashioned, technically strong moves. Unfortunately, most will instead remember the disappointing end. Del Rio retained the title when he forced Swagger to tap out with his cross arm breaker, and once again, Ziggler disappointingly didn't cash in his money in the bank briefcase. The Undertaker defeats CM Punk. Thanks, saving for WrestleMania. His streak is still going on. He's now 21-0. And then there was a
21-0 in a scripted sport.
Triple H defeats
Ridiculous.
Triple H defeated Brock Lesnar.
It's ridiculous. This is like talking about a Bugs Bunny cartoon to me. It's
And-
like, let's discern Bugs Bunny.
And also, last but not least, the
In other
WWE
news,
Championship.
Wally Coyote purchased some
Yeah.
dynamite from Acme.
John Cena defeats The Rock.
This is like
It's
talking about.
ridiculous.
Yeah. This is like talking.
Ridiculous effing sport.
This is like reporting on Real News that Wile E. Coyote was arrested for terrorism after purchasing explosives.
No,
from
I'm
Acme.
serious.
That's what
This
it's
is
like,
worse than
right?
Onion.
No, it's like Wile E. Coyote arrested by Fox News reports. Wile E. Coyote arrested for terrorism because he purchased a lot of explosives from Acme.
Wow.
It's kind of the same thing.
Yeah, kind of.
Fake news.
Now,
Yes.
wait a minute. Let's look at the acronym there.
Right.
What is it?
WWE.
What the,
What the?
wait, and then the letter E. It used to be WWF, right?
WWE. Where was excitement?
Where was the excitement?
World Wrestling Entertainment. That's what it's now called.
Is that what it is?
Yes, because they lost.
Where was the excitement?
They lost the
Where's the
match. They
excitement?
lost the legal wrestling match in against the other WWF.
The Panda Bear.
Yeah, the Panda Bear.
Yeah.
World Wildlife Fund.
It used to be Wild Wild West.
The World Wildlife Fund.
Wow.
The
All right.
the panda.
It used to be what the, you know.
And then, and
Right,
obviously,
right.
so basically, the panda from WWF, the World Wildlife Fund, put a choke slam on the WWF, the World Wrestling Federation, and they became the WWE.
See, my
Yeah.
wife might be right. Maybe the panda is ruining everything for everybody. She blames the panda for killing Willie B at the Atlanta Zoo. When the panda showed up, no one gave a shit about the gorillas anymore. And now the panda's responsible for ruining WWE.
Yeah, the panda.
Speaking of my wife, hello, Heather.
By the way,
and
let me-
Elizabeth, my daughter's at home.
What about
sick.
this voice that you have? It sounds like all these wrestlers are going. They all
are.
coming out of the bathroom.
Because
You
they're
know, this is the
constipated.
sound that they make when they go take a dump.
That's right, brother.
Especially these big guys. They probably let out something as big as this, God knows what.
You better pray for Christmas, buddy. Because
They're
you better
so
go
big.
to UPS and put a big old bow on your ass. Because I'm going to go Grinch on your ass.
Wow.
Anyway.
Yes.
That was good.
Thank you.
Poor Derek.
What other reactions?
Sits at home and this is what happened.
Well, there was some Twitter buzz going on after the show, after the...
Get it all out, Derek, because after this, you're not going to talk the rest of the show.
Okay.
So get it out now. We're not letting him talk the rest
Okay.
of the show after.
Pee Wee Herman of all people, he tweets, OMG, Orton, Sheamus, Big Show, RKO. Great White, knockout punch versus the Shield. I like everybody involved. Can they all win? You need a hobby, dude. Absolutely. Go, get my damn drumstick or something. You dancing little mother. I swear, go. Goldust, Dustin Rhodes tweets, "Man, at Triple H and Brock Lesnar are beating the hell out of each other." Hashtag WM29, WrestleMania 29.
So that whole time there was a wrestler named Goldust. That was Dustin Rhodes.
Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah,
The
Dustin
gay
Rhodes'
one?
son. Yes.
The gay one, Goldust, was Dustin Rhodes.
Yeah.
I remember
The
him.
son of Dustin Rhodes, the
Because he had
American
the
Dream.
gold
The
outfit.
Boy of Wood.
Remember, he had the gold outfit.
Yes.
And the bad hair wig thing.
And also his son is also wrestling, his younger son, Cody Rhodes as well.
Oh,
You know, he's part of,
Cody.
yeah, Cody Rhodes, part of the tag team Rhodes Scholars.
See, this Twitter shit annoys me. It really does.
Oda Okal also tweeted, "Cena salutes Rock on stage. They pose one final time. I say salute as thank you, Rock, for increasing our business for 3 years. Hashtag WrestleMania." Well, of course, it was of course, The Rock was going to lose to that one because he has 3 movies coming out. So how is he going
He
to?
can't hang around.
Yeah, he can't be,
He has other things.
wrestling people and then at the same time
He's
trying to
telling
promote
everybody
his-
else
his
in wrestling,
movies.
you guys continue doing your little playground thing at the thing, and I'll go do movies.
Yes, I'm going to do a movie, make some real money without getting knocked out.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Uruguay. Tom Steiner's #1 in the world slammed the hood of a van. Oh yeah, Dustin Rhodes used to do video commercial for that. Tell me, this is bigger than Nixon and Agnew.
Tom
This is
Steiner.
bigger than John Wayne riding 4 white horses down the main street of 45 Georgia.
You know,
In public, if it will.
I like it.
let me just say this. These guys are so tough. But I bet you any money you stick a gun in their face, they'll cry like a bunch of babies.
Well, who doesn't?
Well, that's true. I had a gun pointed at me.
Gamer
Number
Girl
one.
hates pandas. Vorpal says Jesse Jackson ruined the Winston Cup.
And Yurak knows too much about this.
Goddamn race baiter. 3 Bears laughs out loud.
Oh,
Vorpal says
man.
I hope he dies a lingering death being eaten up by the cancer.
Wow.
Gamer Girl says hashtag for fake sports suck.
For fake sports suck. Dang.
Oh, I was about to say for fuck sports sake.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, it's 9:01 a.m.
Man,
Wow, that went by
We wasted
quick.
that hour.
Jeez. Thanks a lot, Ed.
I can't believe that. We
Yes.
still haven't fixed the Gregoria's newest and best video shot jobs.
Yes. Well, I guess we'll have some more stories, especially about this crazy grandmother who puts a hit on somebody.
Yes.
It's 9:01 a.m. Eastern Daylight Savings Time in Macon, Georgia. It's 53 degrees with a high of 82 and a low of 58. You're watching the Morning Roast live
We'll be
from the
back.
Nut House.
Get rest, Elizabeth.
What the hell is that?
The 18.
There's no sound at first. Gunshots. Some mad shit.
Hands up! Hands up, Ernie! Don't you move! Ernie, don't you move! I will shoot you! Hands up! Now! Drop the knife now! Shots fired! Shots fired! On the ground now! On the ground! Get back now! Ready? Shots fired. Suspect armed with a knife. Stay in control. Get back now! Get back now! Get back now! Get back now! Hands up! Hands up! Get back! Get back!
Please don't tell me he shoots up.
No, he's already shot the guy.
And north or north. Get back now! Get back now! Away from here! Watch this, watch this, watch it all. We're gonna clear the vehicle. Get back now! Get back! Get back!
Looks like he's dead.
Well, there's no ambulance showing up.
Get back and stay back now! You motherfucker! Better get now! What the fuck?
Hawkeye said he is dead.
I got a head. Hands up! Matthew! Matthew!
Aye, that's stressful.
We was locked up.
Von Live said that wasn't fitting the show. They took us off
What?
the air.
No. No, man.
Is it over, Ed?
The camera controller just fucked up.
How do we go from that to la la la? We are so creepy.
That's true. That's a bad segment.
Oh, but
You're back.
that ain't.
That's right. We're back.
You're back.
We're back
That was a good
already.
one.
The Medicam program locked up, man, so this is the best I can do. You're back.
Okay.
Wanna take another break?
Yeah, no, let's go. Okay.
It's
Well, we got Irvin's
ridiculous.
video.
DS Photo Guy says, is this Sunday's rookie
Yeah,
day?
let's go to my video.
Son
No,
is-
no, no, we gotta address that.
Wait, whose day is it today?
Nobody's.
Nobody's
We
dead.
never designated it. We gotta address that video. So yeah, that was pretty fucked. I couldn't tell how quick we saw it, whether the guy coming out of the
You
car
didn't
had
come
a...
on with nothing.
That's what I'm saying. I couldn't tell, did he
They
have a
gunned
gun?
him down.
He didn't have a gun
No.
at all, because I couldn't
No.
But
tell.
then again, you just seen the video. You don't know. He could have just mowed down 25
Well,
fucking people.
Yeah,
Right.
that's true.
You know.
Right. But my thing is, yeah, you don't know, I couldn't tell if there was a gun.
He
But
could
my...
have just shot at 5 cops and
But
killed
my
3
thing
of them.
is, why the hell aren't? I mean, I know it's a few seconds past, but there is like no sign of an ambulance showing up
Yeah.
Yeah,
whatsoever.
at all.
Whatsoever.
But that's
Where was that, Hawkeye? What state was that, or Ed? Where was that?
I don't know.
I swear to God, we have the weirdest show. We go from that video to la 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 la. We're so
Bananas
heartless.
bliss.
No,
Yes.
that's not heartless. That's just Ed trying to hurry up and correct a mistake because the thing froze up. He hit the first thing he could think of, which was our song, which was the song.
Next week it's Teletubbies. We have the 3 Teletubbies.
There were 4,
Well,
but there were 4 Teletubbies.
One
You're
of
gonna be the other
One
one.
of them died.
He's Tinky Winky.
Yeah, going with the purse.
I got the Tinky Winky.
He's got the purse.
Yeah.
Wow. Ah, that's funny.
Can I have a disclaimer next before someone dies on air? Yeah, gamer girl, that would have been a nice moment for a disclaimer, Ed.
Yeah,
No, I
And it's just like, here, I see a
swear.
video, and then it's like, a guy's silent, he chases a guy down, and he starts shooting him. I'm like,
Hey,
what the
at
hell?
least it wasn't midget porn.
That would have not needed
That
a
was
disclaimer.
hysterical. When you think about it, it's hysterical, don't you think?
What is?
How?
You go from la la la.
It's a banana splits.
Oh no, Hawkeye, we covered that one last month. The lady having sex, getting
Oh my God, that's
Lion?
funny.
Oh, yeah, we did that, Hawkeye.
Yeah, we did that one.
We also did the lady having sex with the dog.
Yeah, Hawkeye, where were you?
We also did the one with Ant having sex with a monkey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't seen. Oh, there he is. Hawkeye, New Jersey. Yeah, baby, welcome.
So Hawkeye and Gamer Girl.
Brooklyn, New York,
Same
right here,
neck of the
Hawkeye.
woods.
I'm from Brooklyn. Are you
All
from
right,
New
we
Jersey?
got Earth's video.
We're back. Do we need a disclaimer on this one? Because you didn't
Yeah,
get
it's
this one.
serving.
Yeah, it's Irving.
Yeah, you got my disclaimer. Bless you. Bless you.
As soon as he's done,
I'm gonna give you one more. Bless you.
then you die.
You got one on reserve.
All right, thank you.
Here we go.
It's 9:08, 12 seconds in the AM.
We're doing good. I think.
I don't know about that.
Good afternoon. My name is Harvey Martinez, and I am running for Bibb County Commissioner in District 2. And
Yeah, Earth's
today
loud.
I'm going to be downloading a video
Recording's gotta come
that
down.
shows the day
That's the way it comes out. I know.
City Hall with the protesters during the time,
Teach
the
me.
first protest that we had here at City Hall. One of the reasons why I believe we needed to protest was from the beginning there were lies being told about a warrant The distrust immediately consumed me and others, Anthony Harris being one, Derek Barrett being another, and we decided to investigate further whether these so-called warrants were in fact the case. Well, we later find out there were no warrants ever given to Junebug, and yet a police officer who has an abysmal record already, Officer Clayton Sutton, was allowed to continue to work even after the incident, which involved him killing Junebug. I'm still angry and I'm still upset that justice was not meted out in the right way. I believe that CBI report is biased and based on hearsay and not on facts. First of all, Junebug was unarmed, and he was also well known throughout the neighborhood. He was never a threat to anybody, except there was a manager that he had some altercation with, of which the manager never... Because he knew that Junebug was gentle, but also mentally ill.
What happened?
That I've already addressed in my previous videos.
Now you loaded to the point nobody can hear anything, Ed.
And for that reason, and that reason alone, I come in defense of Junebug
Hey, Ed!
as kind of being railroaded. Because they said that he had a mental illness. They
You don't hear it.
excuse for them to say, hey, shit happened. The guy attacked the police officer, and the guy was shot to death because this police officer feared for his life. Again, it goes back to reputation. Junebug would have never hurt him, and probably was afraid of him more than Officer Clayton was afraid of him. And I believe that this officer should have been let go an extremely long time before, and should have never had the opportunity to go into that chopping block. But instead, he was kept on force after 27 reprimands, 9 serious ones. And on top of that, he's now showing up in reports related to Precinct 3 that we're investigating personally, and pulling files to see how many of these police officers have been bullies. So we're exposing things that nobody else is exposing. We're doing, and I as a candidate am doing everything that I can do to try to expose the corruption.
Volume's gone now, guys.
Yes, volume's gone low.
It's no, you're still going. It's just we can't hear you. It's off. Okay, let's do like a
Okay.
Japanese movie. Ready? Godzilla's coming. We must call Mafra to save Tokyo City. Gajira! Here come Gajira!
Can't hear it, Ed.
No, we're having fun here. We're doing Japanese voiceover on your moving of your lips.
Oh.
Here come Rodan and Mafra to save the day. But Gojira won't have it.
I just
Right.
want to say one thing. I heard last night that Jay-Z and Beyonce went to Cuba. What the hell? What they got over in Cuba for? You know it's against the law. Now the government's gonna be checking your asses out, Jay-Z and Beyonce. I know you're celebrating your 5th anniversary, but come on. Why you want to go of all places Cuba? You could have went to Dominican Republic, Jamaica, Brazil, but Cuba? And when is that freaking Castro gonna die? I kicked the bucket anyway.
Hey, what's wrong?
Not me, man. It's your video.
Volume.
I told you, you gotta check the volume when you make the recording.
Verbal
Not
bites.
me, dude. Stop
Well,
yelling
I
at me.
put it out. My
I'm
video was.
telling you, it's
It
not,
was fine. It was fine. You're giving me news I never heard of.
Vorpal Bite says your tiger style is strong, but my dragon style is stronger.
All right.
Well, I guess that video is down the toilet. Meanwhile, I put it up and I
But-
saw it and it
you-
was
yeah,
fine.
and you played it all the way through.
Yeah, I played it and it was fine.
Well, that's fine. We saw. Are we on?
Yes, yes.
No, but I mean, can they hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you in the other room.
Okay.
Okay,
good.
I
good.
can hear you a mile away.
Good.
Well-
Let's go back up here to Hawkeye. He is answering that videotape that Ed played on the last.
Actually,
play.
Hawkeye is talking about the Nunez. I remember that whole thing.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the one. Hawkeye, you talking about what happened?
In New York, I think. He's in the Bronx. Am I right, Hawkeye? You're talking about a case that took place in New York?
Right here. It shows police waiting for Nunez, who was wanted in connection with the domestic violence. No, he's talking about the video we just showed, right?
That's what
The
I'm
last
thinking.
video you showed.
The one we showed. Ed just showed.
Okay, the one where the cop is shooting the guy.
Let's
Yes.
read that. Read all that.
Yeah, the last video you showed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
go back up and read all that. He explains it better for us.
Okay, I'll find it.
It
No,
says,
he's got it.
it says it shows police waiting for Dunez, who was wanted in connection with a domestic violence incident that day. To arrive at a friend's home, they swoop on the home once he arrives in a pickup truck.
Right.
Police have claimed the officer saw a knife in the man's right hand and feared he might throw it or charge it at him in the frantic,
Aye,
fast-paced exchange. Dunez's family attorney says he was unarmed.
He was unarmed.
Hawkeye adds he was shot 11 times, once in the head, 8 times in the body, and twice in the extremities, and 4 while he was on the ground. He died of gunshot wounds to his chest and abdomen.
Vorpalbite, you are so stupid. Let me explain to you why we don't believe that Sutton should have been cleared by the police review board. The reason, if Sutton would have been so-called brought down, he would have brought down that whole police department.
That's right.
There is something going on in that police department that nobody wants to talk about, and they made sure that Sutton wasn't able to talk to the press,
It'll come out next year.
but it'll come out. Eventually it'll come out,
Well-
and you'll sit there with your big fat ass and realize that what I'm saying is right, Vorpalbite.
Everybody's just trying to.
And
screw
that
it up.
just rhymed.
Yeah.
You'll see that I'm right, Vorpalbite.
Well, no, but we're already going to wait. We're already going to make sure something happens before next year because that's one reason why I'm getting all the files
Yeah.
on these police officers.
And I'm excited about that.
Because unless they pull stuff out of those files before they give them to me, unless they are manipulating those files, and I already put the order in for 2 more this morning, so I'll probably get those in a day or 2. I picked 2 more names randomly. You know,
If-
and I'm gonna announce these off to the city council member every time I go.
Ed, could we play the video of the
So-
man, how he stumbled on his words? And you're going to see a mayor who's freaking out because he does not have an answer
Right.
to any of the questions that Anthony threw at him. And you know, when you're dealing with Anthony, he can actually drive you crazy.
Yeah.
Right? As you all well
I
know.
can.
And this son of a bitch is going after him like a
Yeah.
machine gun
Yeah.
with question after question, statement after statement, and the mayor starts to stumble on his words, as the video says.
See, I told people this weekend, I told David Kuzno, we saw him out, we said, David, who's running for mayor, he's one of the candidates for mayor. I told him, he said, he needs to take this video, pull segments out of this video,
Absolutely.
and put it in a campaign commercial.
I'm serious.
This will be the nail in Rickard's coffin forever winning.
Well, Ricketts' coffin's already been
Well, not
made.
quite. He's got a little bit of air. He's got the lid
Yeah,
open.
he's a
He's
little
got a
air.
little lid open. He's got a little air. But if you start, if his competition starts playing the segment of this video where I bring up why he did not have those folders on his desk, and he basically agrees with me. He says, "You're right. I should have. If you take that segment right there, all you people running against Rickard, and you put that in a campaign commercial, and you run that commercial nonstop from now on until election, you will kill that guy's chances of winning.
Yeah.
Guarantee it. Guarantee it. And I told Kuzno he should do that, and Kuzno said he's going to try to do that. But we'll see it when we
Well,
go.
we'll see whether Kuzo takes the advice that I've given him on speaking out, because he didn't speak out either.
No.
That's
well,
another guy that is a
But
politician.
we already talked about that because Kuzno has love for the police,
Yeah,
which makes him feel like he has to love all of them, even the crooked ones,
yeah.
which is the wrong approach.
But I told him, I said, all those cowards, you heard me when I said to him, I'm not going to vote for a Frank. I'm going to vote for somebody that's going to stand up for the rights of the people. I could care less if you're my friend, David. It's not about you. It's about the people. And so far, I don't even know what the hell your platform is. I have no clue what it is because he rambles about it. He's all over the place. Anyway, what's this lull that we have here? What's going on?
I was just reading what Vorpal said to Sabuki. He said, Sabuki, American cops are taught to kill somebody. They shoot. If the victim survives, the cop will get sued.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Vorpal.
Who wants to get?
I don't get what Winchester means. He goes, I'd expect nothing less from Ant. When you stumble over your words, you're hiding something.
Nobody said that there were going to be riots, Junebug. I mean, Vorpal.
The number was posted, I thought. Where's our number? Well, it's I Suck Goats if you want to prank call us. I Suck Goats.
There you go. By the way, Vorpal, American cops are taught to kill somebody they shoot. If the victim survives, the cop will get sued. Exactly. Irv, it's time you came there armed in the post office uniform.
Wow.
Hey, Uncle Malty.
Howie for chief of police. Oh, Lord.
Hawkeye, how do you know who Howie is up there in New Jersey?
Wow.
I have a feeling Hawkeye is here.
Somebody just banged on the door. It's the cops, probably.
Ed! Oh, Lord.
Irv, you got company.
Who is it?
The guy from the...
Nothing says a show like company coming in. Let's see
Come
who
on in
this
here.
mysterious guest is.
Oh, there he is.
Hello.
Hi, Ashley. How are you?
Hello.
All right, let's get him a chair here. This is Ashley. He's got the new place around the corner, and he's going to talk a little bit about his
Here you go, man.
business.
Slide in here.
And
I'll let him slide in there with you. Here.
Okay.
Yeah, take this one. I'll take this one.
All righty then.
how's
Okay,
business?
hello.
I saw you had a big crowd. By the way, this is Ashley, right?
Yes.
Ashley, he's the owner of the corner
Anthony,
store.
what's up,
Anthony.
Hello.
We got a few minutes with Ashley. I told him to stop by and talk about his new business, and hopefully he's going to buy some time from us.
Cool.
And so tell us, Ashley, what made you decide to open up on the corner of Houston and Newburgh?
I've always been a cook. I've cooked for George Bush, the father, the senior,
Really?
Thurman Thomas from Buffalo, Martina Navratilova,
He ain't eating much today.
Julia Childs.
No.
I've always wanted to share my style of cooking across the table.
That's great.
I'm just curious about Julia Child. How does since she's a chef, a cook herself? What does she think about your cooking, your cuisine?
She said, "I'm great, but keep working."
Okay.
we did a
Keep cheering.
we did a show at the Fontainebleau Hilton in our hometown for her.
Wow.
Yeah.
In her honor, and I was the lead cook for that event.
Yeah.
And she stopped at our table and she said, "It's like your food is great, but keep up perfecting your skills. That's what makes you greater."
Okay.
Yeah.
And I kind of took that bit of information and ran with it.
Well, you're doing really good. I looked at the space, and I was going to open up something there. And I told her, I don't want to get involved with another business. I really don't want to be tied down to another baby. And now that I look at it, and I see how much you were able to fit in that little spot, I'm pretty amazed how well you put it together. With the pots and pans up on the wall and all that.
To God be the glory. God gave me
And the crowds that you got.
again.
You got nice crowds showing up, and he's doing really good.
Again.
And it's a cash cow. Just don't let Mike know how much money you make, because then he's going to up your rent.
Mike
No-
is really
knowing
cool,
Mike.
man. I mean, I'm being honest. Mike wrote the first check. That's how I got in the building.
Yeah,
Had been for the grace of God. I know Mike owns the property,
yeah.
but he don't own the equipment. And he asked me, he said, "What do you need to get in?" I said, "Money." He said, "How much?" I said, $2,000. And I promise you, he wrote the check. I got the receipt in my pocket.
Wow.
With his name on it.
So Mike gave you $2,000.
Mike gave me the money up front for the
Look
equipment.
at that son of a bitch.
Yeah, talk shit about
What an
the guy.
asshole. No, because I asked him for the same thing.
Oh my goodness.
No, but I'm glad for
I
you.
don't know.
Obviously, he got to the point that he was desperate to rent it out. Because believe me, Mike and money is like,
They're cousins.
yeah, they're distant cousins.
They're cousins.
No, but I'm glad
Distant
you
cousin.
got it. You're doing a better job anyway I could have ever done.
No, we're not done. I plan to put a cafe style
Yeah,
tables
yeah.
out front, boosters. I really want the community to experience something different.
Yeah.
That's why when I selected this neighborhood, I selected this neighborhood because there's not a pasta house on House.
No, I'm excited you're there.
There's not a crab house.
Yeah.
And I have a variety. I have pasta, shrimp pasta, chicken pasta, ribs, subs, and then I fit every budget.
Okay. Speaking of which, don't mean to interrupt you, but some people in the chatting community want to ask you what's your specialty and
If I've been cooking for 15 years, I can do it all. But I love ribs.
ribs. Okay.
There you
I
go.
love ribs.
That's why he
Okay.
calls it the Rib Shack.
Yes,
Or something
the name of my business is Ashley's Ribs and Subs. I love ribs, but I also love pastas.
Oh,
Shrimp
yeah.
pasta, crab pasta.
Wow.
I do a garlic shrimp with a 3 cheese blend. I do a garlic chicken with a garlic chicken pasta with a 3 cheese mix. And then I I have my own homemade rub for the ribs.
Mm.
And that stuff I sell. Matter of fact, I got an order going out this morning to Vegas for my 3 rub blend. That stuff I sell to the public it's
Oh, we got a phone call. Let's see what happens here. Morning, Rose.
Put on speaker.
On which new website?
Put on speaker. Put on speaker.
Oh, no, hold on a second. I'm going to put you in. He doesn't want people to hear this.
Well, tell us what he said.
If we register with who?
Just tell him to call back.
So I pretty much do everything.
Yeah.
I mean, you do ribs, and you say you do pastas.
Hold on, I'm going to give you to Anthony. Hold on.
On the break.
Who is it?
I'm watching the show.
He wants to know if we register for the new website.
We do.
What website?
Let me give you the edge.
Just call back on the show.
Who is that?
Let him
Who is
finish.
it?
Garlic shrimp.
I'm not sure. It sounds like one of our guys.
Hello. Who's this?
Small crabs, large crabs.
Yeah.
Anything with seafood. I
Okay,
have
so you do seafood and ribs. Okay.
seafood ribs, and then I have, like I said, my menu go across the board. I have a 2-piece chicken special, fried
Okay.
chicken,
Fried. Do you
Chicken
bake?
fried or barbecue,
Okay, good.
fried or barbecue for $1.25
Okay.
plus
don't
tax, and
remember
then I have a
how the guys
6-inch
like.
sub,
Oh, subs.
ham turkey,
Mm-hmm.
salami, ham turkey salami, $2.50.
Okay. Do you have a little
254,
pepperoni sometimes, or?
Yeah, we have chicken subs, we have filet steaks, we have
Okay, what's the name of
I
it?
do 5
What's the
wings.
link again?
I have a 5 whole wing
Mm-hmm.
and fried special. We do that for $6. I have fish and chips. You get an 8-ounce portion of fish
Okay, I'll check it
All
out.
right.
with chips for
Okay.
$6.
Okay. Hey, about Sabuki. He's from England. He does fish and chips. How about that?
And
Wow. So, anyway, your business is up.
Wait, but
what
Right?
is it? Yes, sir. We
And
do
it's getting
$2
better.
breakfast.
$2 breakfast.
Yeah, we
okay.
do a $2 breakfast. And that
You hear that, folks? $2 breakfast. Where do you go and get a $2
What do you get
breakfast?
for what do you get for that $2?
1 egg, one meat, 1 piece of toast, 2 scoops of grits.
There you go. Not bad.
$2 breakfast.
50 cents an item.
50 exactly, 50 cents. I recognize where I'm at when I came over here, so I try to put the menu where everybody can reach it. The highest thing on my menu is chicken and rib combo. That's $12.
Ooh, wow.
That's the highest thing on my menu.
So how many ribs does it come with it?
Each rib come with because of how thick they are, 2.5 bones. But
Yeah.
it's meat.
Okay.
It's not bones, as you per se.
Oh, okay.
I'm fat. I like meat.
Okay. Everybody does. People love meat instead of gristle.
I believe in giving folks quality food, just quantity of food, because it does me no good for you to come eat with me one time.
Good man.
Oh,
Beer,
yes.
battered fish.
Yeah, Saibuki asked you if you beer batter your fish.
Tell them I'm the king of their battered fish.
Wow. How about that? Hey, Saibuki, you may have a reason to come to the States now.
I'm the
There
Okay.
you go. Fish and chips with a vinegar drizzle.
Yes, yes.
Robobot
Ooh,
says,
wow.
I want a slice of bean pie and a couple of Folgers. How much would that cost?
He got to keep going.
I'm gonna answer the Robobot.
He got to keep going.
Gotta keep going.
They want to know if you FedEx your stuff.
Yes,
He does.
yes. I have a website.
He does.
My restaurant has a website.
Get that website out.
Ashley's Ribs and Subs.
.com.
No. Not Weberly. I'm sorry.
Well, you
Forgive
could
me.
bring it in on the next one. I'm sure that
I'll get
you'll
it
be back.
to you.
Okay.
But they can call the restaurant, and I can give them the information.
Okay. What's
And
your phone number?
And the restaurant is 478
Okay.
621
621.
42
Oops, excuse me. 621 42
87.
87.
Well, just like they sponsored you, my brother, I like you to sponsor us. Can I put you on the spot here for a minute?
Sure.
One of the things that we had talked to you about was sponsoring our show. I believe Ed may have spoken to you about it. Is that something that you would consider? And here's what you get for it. You're going to get play. You're going to get a sign put up here with your store's name on it, sponsored by. And you got to come on the show a few times.
It'll run across the screen.
Yeah.
Run across the screen.
Just like it hit
Yeah.
with the number and
At the
and
bottom
date
of the
at
screen.
bottom.
Okay.
And yeah, we could say, order now, rib special, whatever. We'll make it very, very well. You'll be one of our main sponsors. Would you be willing to do that?
Sure.
We can
There you
talk
go.
about
You heard it right here, folks.
it. We can talk about it.
And we could talk about it. You'll talk to Anthony about it. But that's what we do around here. We try to help each other out. And I'm hoping that this is going to help out. You do have some people that are local on here. And, of course, we go worldwide. So, Ashley,
Yes.
what's your next gig after you get this place established even more? Are you thinking of buying more businesses like this or branching out?
The next thing God has coming down the pike is I wanna start a mobile car wash in pressure washing.
Oh, great.
I'm out now looking for 3 trailers,
Okay.
4 trailers, because I want to set it up where guys is coming out of the penal system.
Right.
I myself come out of the jailhouse system.
Yes, sir.
And for guys that's coming out of that system, it is hard for these guys to work and get jobs. So what I want to do, what could car wash do? Working for somebody else, you'll never feel a sense of
You'll
achievement.
never know.
But-
I never worked really technically for anybody else.
But my heart desire is, and this is my plan, anyone to get out that system and be loyal to the company for a year. In that year, this is what they're going to get. At the end of the year, they're going to own their own business.
Yep.
They're going to own their own mobile. The Ashley brand is going to help sponsor them in the process of that year. If it's getting whatever legality license they got to
Yeah.
have to get straightened out. In that year, they're going to work towards their licensing and being a entrepreneur for themselves. Because at the end of 1 year, I'm going to give them their own trailer.
That's
Give-
great.
Okay.
Give them their own business.
So
That's
you're
good.
paying it forward.
Yeah, because I won't, because nobody stood up and said, I believe in you actually, but God. And when I read the Bible say I can do all things through Christ that strengthens me.
Yeah.
And nobody really stood
It's
up
always a
and said,
good thing.
Nobody stood up and said, I believe in you. So I want to be able to pave the way for other individuals that has a mind that I want to be a business owner, but scared to take that step.
Yeah,
If-
tell
if-
the camera.
If for other business owners out there that are scared to take that step, if you have faith in God and we partner, I don't need you to partner with your money. I need you to partner with your time. And if you're faithful to God the way I'm faithful to God, God will direct us on how to get your business together.
There you go.
Again, I'm not asking you for your money. I'm asking you for your time. And if you can get out there and watch cars with me for a year, and when you sign this contract at the end of the year, you're going to be able to start your own business. Now, what they do with the business is up to them.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of which, talking about business, does it have to be a restaurant, a food-based business?
No, actually, what I'm talking about, because not everybody is in the food.
Yeah.
I'm talking about, but everybody can wash cars.
Yeah.
And one of the cheapest businesses to get started is a mobile car wash or a pressure washing service.
Uh-huh.
That business actually only costs
Oh.
to get everything started right at $700.
Oh,
But
okay.
$700 for somebody ain't got income is $1 million.
Oh, yeah.
But if they're willing to get out and work, and this is where the year service come in at. If you get out and prove yourself faithful for a year, I'm going to look at you and go, hey, dude, it's your time to fly, and give you your own setup. You don't owe me nothing. You don't owe the company nothing. When you drive away with that trailer, your labor did that. I just managed to.
Now, how do you make money on this? I mean, it's.
This is not about making money for me. This is about helping my brother. Period.
I see. I
Hawkeye
see.
says you gave the wrong number for the business, Irvin, or somebody.
Oh, I think. Well, I was typing it in. Was it 478-621?
Yeah, you did. It's 478-621.
Oh yeah, 478-621-4287.
Is that right?
Okay, that's right, Hawkeye.
He says it's not the right number.
We'll figure it out.
Where's he calling from?
Where are you calling from, Hawkeye?
New
Well,
Jersey.
it's New Jersey.
The Bronx.
Okay, well.
Make sure the number's correct.
What's the number? I'll put it in there again.
478-621.
621.
Yep. 4287.
There you go. Make sure your fingers are typing right, Hawkeye.
Yeah. By the way, Gamer Girl's asking, do you do cheeseburgers?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, he does a good cheeseburger.
Okay.
Yes, I do.
And she also says, she also asked you, do you have pork roll? Because if you do, bring the, what was it? If you, well,
Blue Nose says it should be
again,
about
because if
making
you do, make
yourself
it for
money.
the guys. 478-621-4287. Yeah.
That's it. Hawkeye just didn't know what he was doing because Rosalind says yes, that's the number.
Well, Blue Note says it should be about making money yourself, not a smart business plan if you're not going to profit from it.
I guess that's like a
Why don't you
side.
answer that
I guess it's aside from your business.
It's what he put value on profit. My value on profit and his value on profit is two different values, and let me explain why. I'd rather see a man wash a car than stand on the street and sell dope. I'd rather see a man wash a car than go in Bluegill
There you
house
go.
and burglarize his family. I'd rather see a man stand out and make it on his own rather than knock your wife over the head and take it from her.
There
So
you
what
go.
you put on value, money is not a value to everybody.
Morning, Rose.
But we do need money.
Yeah.
But what gives me
Hi,
more
Betty. What's
pleasure
up?
is to help my brother become better. What gives me more pleasure, he is involving himself in it because he's put
Yeah.
money in it. He's put time in it. He's put labor in it.
Right.
At the end of it, look at the value that this man is going to have within himself because he said, hey, I can
Yeah.
do this when nobody believed in me. I didn't have money, but I had time. And this guy took
I
his
see.
money and his time. I believe that God is blessing us with the finances and he's blessing us to be a blessing to others. And greed is not the purpose I'm opening up these businesses. Greed is there's too many people going through a
Okay.
revolving door.
We'll see
and
what
there's too
happens.
many
Maybe
people
I
that
can
don't
come up
care.
with the rest of it.
There's
That's
too
true.
many. We're talking about doing this program.
All right,
We're
so
talking about
if
doing
I
that
cover the
program,
rest of it,
but we ain't actually putting feet to boot.
Right.
I just want to put feet
Yeah.
on my child and let my child walk. If they have an issue with it, that's on them. This is not about making money to me.
okay, I will.
I'm opening up 3 restaurants.
All right,
If they don't
thanks.
pay the bills, don't worry about it. But when I leave here, I want to leave with more than just a criminal record.
Right.
So I want to leave making a mark.
You got a couple of fans, Ashley. We got Because77 says I like this guy too. Uncle Balti says I like this guy. Urac Wildcat says thank you. Well said.
Uncle Malty said he's a thinker. New Jersey's not that bad, guys. Come on. I don't know what that's about.
That's Gamer Girl.
I agree, Ashley. Now that the web addy, now is the web addy, so I can order that awesome.
Now, what is the web address so I can order?
Oh,
that
what is the
awesome
web
rub
ad?
for my ribs?
All that terminology. God didn't bless you, Barack Hussein.
The address is what? 705 Newburgh.
No.
No.
6271?
Yeah, the phone number is
Well,
478
what's your address right there?
3271
3271.
Houston
3271 Houston
Houston
Avenue.
Avenue.
3271 Houston.
And yeah, Urac, that is the corner where that police chase ended.
Right
where
there.
that car hit. That is
right there. That's me.
exactly
I
it.
was on TV there.
Yeah.
Well, you see, folks, we do have some good-hearted individuals out here. God has blessed him, and he's blessing it back. He's paying it forward.
Can I just address this guy
Sure.
one more again?
Yes.
Value is not always money. That's the world system.
Tell the audience.
Value is not always money. God says, I own a cattle on 1,000 hills. And if God owned a cattle on 1,000 hills, would he want us to be brother helpers of one another, to be one another's keeper? That if you're down, I'm down. Not that I get a pocket full of money and watch all your kids sleep outdoors. That ain't godly principles.
Yeah.
Godly principles are that we help each other, we clothe each other, we feed each other. There's plenty times where people come to that window and don't have money, but they don't walk away empty-handed. A hamburger and a hot dog only cost me pennies on the cent.
Yeah.
I would give them a free meal before they walk away hungry. I don't care nothing about their status.
Tell Lowell register that.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, but see,
I know what you're saying.
that's someone in love with money.
Right.
That's funny.
Yes, I need money,
Right.
but I'm not trying to get money and forget and step on the next man
right.
to get it.
Right. I agree. I know what you're saying.
Yeah, we need money.
We can't. We can't.
Yeah, speaking of which, I need money by Wednesday.
We can't lose sight.
What money?
Of our
60
purpose.
bucks.
Right. Right.
We can't lose sight of the purpose.
Right.
And it's
God,
sad to
God,
say,
son
so
of a-
many
She just
people,
called me.
Yeah.
so many people, money block
Betty.
their vision,
Yeah. They do.
or the lust of money block their vision,
Right.
and they'll step on
Now
whoever
they're gonna.
That's right.
to get it.
Right.
But there are some people that God have in the world that still like actually helping people
By Wednesday.
Right.
for free,
Right.
with no personal motive and no personal gain.
Right. Right.
Alrighty, well, thank you so much for stopping in, brother.
Yeah, it's 9:42 morning roast. Ashley from the next door business has joined us, talking about his ribs and his very reasonable breakfast.
Yes, and it's
$2.
chicken
$2
legs.
breakfast. Yes.
Talking about ribs, chicken legs,
Anything
hamburgers.
else you want to go out with, Ashley? You got about 3 minutes before
Yeah.
we move on.
Yeah, let's do that. Ashley, any last words you want to say?
Yeah. Trust God with all your heart and lean not to your own understanding.
There you go.
And in all of your ways acknowledge God and he will direct your path. God bless you.
Thanks for
All
coming,
right.
Ashley.
Thank you for coming on.
It's 53 degrees outside of Macon, Georgia. It's nice. The sun's trying to peep out. Somewhat partly sunny with a high of 82 degrees and a low of 58. We'll definitely will be seeing him again,
What do you think?
whether in person or whether by $2
Thank you for
breakfast.
stopping in. We'll be back.
Come here, I want to shake you.
No, we're not done
We're
yet.
not back.
Oh,
Thanks, man. Thanks for coming on. No, we got 15
Bye,
minutes
Ashley.
till break.
hey Ashley, I'm gonna come by and see you in about an hour.
Hey, dude, I won't be there in about an hour.
Bite
Gonna
says.
have to order. Oh, so Winchester's gonna order a meal from him through Express Mail.
He's
Okay.
gonna order a meal
Oh,
for
you already got one meal coming by Winchester.
All right. All right.
Winchester 9708 actually says I'm going to have to order via Express
this
Mail.
express mail, but I
I
certainly will.
Thanks, Ash.
All righty.
Hey, Tone, appreciate the love, man. Appreciate
Verbal Bite. Always stirring it up.
Boy.
Look at Verbal Bite. Carry your own weight, Ashley. Get off my taxes. Verbal Bite. Brothers
All right.
Keepers fighting words.
That was good.
Yeah. Verbal
Good
Bite
little
never
interview.
stops.
So let's moving on.
Hawkeye, New Jersey says, I called. They said they do not deliver.
No, not to New Jersey.
No.
No, they're here. They're here. They delivered it here.
Deliver here.
No, we deliver here in Macon, but we don't deliver.
Well, they wanted to know if you were gonna Federal Express it.
Oh yeah.
I guess they said.
Just like
But-
we'll put it in ice packages
Yeah.
and we'll plastic. Not
You hear that?
We
So
put it-
you do deliver.
yeah, we put it in plastic thing to suck the air out. Put an ice bag in it and season it. All thing they gotta do is pop it in the microwave. I mean, cook it. All thing they gotta do is pop it in the microwave when they get it.
Sounds
Ashley,
great.
what do you say to people like Verbal Bite who say the way you're running things is like socialism? Since you're
Oh,
still
forget
here.
about Vorpal Bite.
No, but I want to hear his response.
Yeah,
we like to go through all our
Vorpal Bite's an
chats.
idiot.
Vorpal Bite's probably a woman anyway.
That's right.
Yeah.
He
No,
respects
it's a big
opinion.
fat slob who sits on his computer all day.
Hey,
He probably
we-
told
Totally.
you.
Verbal Bite,
Listen,
Verbal Bite's gotta go ahead.
we don't need to kill them because everybody have their opinion.
That's right.
Well, that's
but
true.
You gotta realize.
Listen, you couldn't kill Vorpal Bite with a shotgun.
Listen, their opinion carries no weight. It's not their assignment.
Right.
Everybody has an opinion
That's
about
what
your
I said. I
assignment.
said that last week on this show, Ashley, that words, I told them words shouldn't bug them. I
Well-
told Irvin that. I said, you shouldn't let these chatters' words bug you.
Because it's
Yeah.
not their assignment.
What do you think of this one? Vorpal Bite spits at Ashley.
Well, that's just Verbal Bite.
Tell her
You
thank
know,
you.
Thank you.
That's
take
better
it right
than
back.
spitting on me.
Yeah, baby. I like this guy. Anyway,
Hawkeye, New Jersey. Ashley, you do shipments for Party of 25?
Yes.
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 He says, by the way, get that website out there. Hey, if you have a
you
business
gotta
card
give
or
us the
anything-
I'm
website.
going to go get it and bring
Yeah,
it back.
come back.
Okay,
I'm gonna
thank
go
you.
get it and bring it
Alrighty.
back.
There we
All
go.
righty
There's
then.
Ashley from,
Thank you, Ashley.
From Ashley's Ribs.
We definitely need to talk about.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we go on break at 10 and we're done at 11.
Well, I'm gonna be gone because I gotta go see the sign man. We put my
Well,
neon
we're here.
sign in.
We're here all the
Yeah, I know y'all here.
Yeah.
We're always here.
I'm gonna get that website for you now.
All right.
Thank y'all, man.
Great, Ashley. Thank
Thank you
you.
very much.
All right, here we go.
Let's see. Do you have any news?
Where
Well,
are we
well,
in time?
I mean,
That was good.
Yeah, so that's, that was a surprise because I had no clue anybody was coming on.
Yeah, no,
That's
I
how
told
this
him to
show
come
works.
on.
It's like, hey, we
I
got
told
guests
him to
and
come
stuff.
on yesterday, but
Right. So that was a surprise. And that goes out to anybody. If you want to be a guest on this show, come on down. And I have a feeling by what he said though that he's not going to really want to sponsor this too much money wise,
we'll see.
because his whole response was that you got to do stuff not for money.
Well, he just got a customer.
Yeah, he did. And I'm hoping, but the thing about it, when somebody starts talking about, hey, I'm not worried about the money and I'm not doing it for the money, they want that same scratch on the back.
Well,
you know what I
you know.
mean? So, the thing about it is we'll see.
We'll see. I'm
We'll
gonna go
see.
borrow $60 from him.
Well,
He doesn't even know that
You were
yet.
kind of pissed off that you found out Mike gave him that money to start his business.
I am.
Were you? I was like, man. I was like,
No, and they're getting on me over $60 that I have for the electric.
yeah. So my whole thing was that the minute he started talking about, it's not about the money and you got to help your fellow man, I'm thinking, okay, well he's not gonna wanna donate too much to the Morning Roast.
We'll see.
He's gonna want us to help the fellow man out.
Okay.
Yeah. There we
Well,
go.
speaking of
That's
food,
Vorpal Bite right there.
I got.
Make him famous.
That is horrible bite.
Ugh.
Anyway, Germany.
Yes, I got a wing dang ding of a story for you, Ed. Give the
I wonder if these guys
Sound
knew the
effect
guys
ready.
who stole all the buffalo wings during the football season.
They're gonna put chocolate.
Possibly.
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, here it
Read
is. In Berlin, Germany,
Berlin.
some sticky finger thieves, police said Monday had an
Funny
unknown
line.
number had an unknown number of culprits who made off with 5 metric tons,
Wow.
5.5 tons of Nutella chocolate hazelnut spread from a park trailer in central German town of Bad Hersfeld
Yeah.
over the weekend. Wow.
The gooey loot.
Is
Isn't that disgusting? Like it's just sitting in a parking lot.
No, but have you ever had Nutella? Nutella's
Yeah,
good.
I had it.
like
It is
It's
good.
good. I used to get it when I was little. My mom used to get it for us.
Yeah.
when we
God
were
only
little.
knows how long they've been
And
sitting.
they sell it at Kroger here.
Yeah, they do.
They do.
sell that
They
Kroger.
sell it at Kroger.
The gooey loot is worth an estimate.
It's funny how the live antennas are sticking out of my head over here.
The gooey loot of Nutella that they were stolen at 5.5
favorite
tons
marsh.
worth is worth 60,000 euros, or a little over 20,000 American dollars.
16,000 euros.
$20,000 worth of Nutella
Nutella.
spread. Wow.
Horrible.
Derek, what day was that? When did that happen?
This happened
Monday?
today, earlier this morning.
Where were you?
Here.
All right, Ed,
Because
you having fun?
Derek likes to get some of that chocolate spread. He likes to spread his chocolate over those senadoras. Derek likes to spread that chocolate over those ladies. Yeah.
Well, come on, man. That's a long.
Yeah, Derek, where were you? Did you fly on the morning roast jet airplane back here this morning?
Unreal.
You know that was one heck of a commute, man. You know that.
Well, I just
Rosin
want to know where Derek
says-
was.
Rosin says, but Nutella or Nutella is nasty.
Why would you? What are you doubling up? You putting something else on top of it?
Ugh, I don't know.
No, Nutella's good. It was when I was little. I haven't had it in a
Yeah,
while.
it's hazelnut. It's like hazelnut butter. You know, like peanut butter. They just have like hazelnut, and they put a little bit of cocoa.
Saibuki says, let's
Like
teach
chocolate
kids
peanut
to
butter.
eat chocolate for breakfast. Hey,
Well, but it's
Derek gives all the ladies chocolate for breakfast.
yeah.
baby.
Anyway.
Wow, check this out. Look at how strong this language is. You want race war in America. Black trash like Ashley are people who were started. Tax elites with self-righteous attitude. That's strong
Well, it's
opinion
good.
there.
It's good. It's good. We like to have different opinions on it. That's why I brought up what Vorpal said to Ashley, because I was not going to be accused by Vorpal of us playing sides and ignoring what he had to say in front of
Yeah.
Ashley. We try to let everybody get their
What a racist.
their opinion be spoken, and even if it is as out there and crazy as it can be.
Yeah.
But he's entitled to it. Forbes is entitled to it.
Yes, he is.
And Ashley handled it well, actually.
I hate you, Vorpal.
Ashley handled it well, actually.
Yeah, he did.
You know, so
Yeah. You know,
gotta have
I'm
thick
sure he's
skin.
heard worse.
you gotta have thick skin.
Anyway, what time have we got here, folks?
9:52 and about
9:52.
5 seconds to the AM.
Also
this
have
is
another.
Monday.
Yes. Also have another
I'm
story.
glad Derek's got some stories because I've just really been slacking on that environment.
Well, I got a few stories, so.
But you
U.S.
guys always get on me for bringing in paper stories. Anyway.
U.S. Secretary of State John Kerry on Sunday rallied against the cowardly terrorists responsible for the attack that killed 5 Americans in Afghanistan, including a selfless, idealistic young diplomat on a mission to donate books to students. In the deadliest day in 8 months for the United States in the war, militants killed 6 Americans in separate attacks Saturday. The violence occurring hours after the U.S. military's top officer arrived in Afghanistan for consultance with Afghan and U.S.-led coalition leaders. Kerry in Turkey for meetings with its country's leaders said the 25-year-old Ann Smedingoff of Illinois had assisted him when he assisted Afghanistan 2 weeks ago. She served as its control officer, an honor often bestowed on up-and-coming members of the U.S. Foreign Service. At a news conference with Turkey's foreign minister, Ahmet Davulu, Kerry described Smedingoff as a selfless, idealistic woman who woke up yesterday morning and
Behind
set
you.
out to bring test books to school children to bring them knowledge.
Wow. Yeah, I mean, it continues. The terrorism continues. We knew that would happen.
Well, we knew.
It's not going to stop just because you so-called get some of the head honchos.
Yeah.
And this shit's been going on for centuries. It's not going to stop. But
It's
yeah, that's
not.
pretty sad that they're going after people that are just trying to do some good by teaching them how to read and all that stuff. I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, it's
Well,
really wacko over there. Wacky.
you know, and it's not going to change anytime soon.
It's not.
Because these wars have been going on since the time of Methuselah.
Yep.
And
They've
people
been going
thinking that there's going to be peace on earth is they're foolhardy. We could bring about somewhat, but once that Bush went into that country, he let all hell break loose. Now, I mean, it's true. We did get attacked. Our towers were torn down, but that was just the tip of the iceberg compared with what's going to happen soon. I want to bring up a story here, but most of them are all.
Well, Derek's got another one, but Ashley just came back in. So what's that address?
Write it down for him on there.
Ashley's www.
Let me write it down while you say it, Ashley.
www.
All right, local news.
Hold on, let's get this address. www.
Ashley's Rib and the abbreviation.
Is it ASHLEY?
Yeah.
There, type it in there. So
Yeah,
that
Ashley.
you'll see it.
Ribs and subs. Just the letter A.
The ampersand.
Yes.
www.ashley.ribs-and-subs.
Right.
Weebly.
Spell Weeberly. What is that?
We believe.
Oh, we believe. I thought you said Weeberly. It sounds like Weeberly.
We believe's wobble.
.com.
WeBelieve.com.
Wibbly.
Now you know it. Right? Look at it. Make sure I got it right. Ashley Ribs at subs.webelieve.
Not We Believe, Wibberly.
Is that right? Ed, is that right? I thought he said Weeberly.
Hey, spell Webly for me. The way you got WEEBLY. We believe.
Well, not we
We
believe.
believe.
I thought he was
Oh,
saying
we
something.
believe.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's WWA.
www.ashleyribs@subs.weebly.
.com.
WEEBL. I never heard of Weebly. Not We Believe, Ed.
Well, I always figured maybe we believe. I don't know what we believe is.
All right.
I don't either. Thank you, Ashley. There you go. Southpaw DB put it up there for you guys. www.ashleyribs-and-subs.weebly.com.
There we go.
Winchester says thanks, Ashley.
No, it's not coming up though.
Oh, because it's
Ashley
not
Rib-
highlighted in blue.
Ashley, www.ashley-ribs-subs.weebly or /Weebly.
Weebly.
Weebly.com. There's no /
So there's no Ashley's Rib. and
Well, the thing
Subs.
about it, if you just went in the search bar and wrote Ashley Ribs and Subs, it would probably direct you to it anyway, right?
Right.
Right? I mean, that's all we got to do, right, guys? I mean, if you want to go to it, you'll find it, is the way I look at it. And it's on Houston Avenue.
32.
It's an N sign. It's an N, not an ampersand.
It's
I
not
got
an
it.
I just had to call her.
It's the letter
The
N.
letter N.
Okay, Ashley Ribs NN Subs.
Subs.
Okay, therefore.
At Weebly.com. You got it? Mm-hmm. Okay.
There we go.
Okay.
All
Try
right.
that one.
She
Add
did.
Weebly. It is not instead of .weebly.
No, it's Ashley Ribs and subs.weebly.com.
Oh,
There you go.
okay.
That's it.
Yeah, Urek put it on there.
Arriba!
Yeah,
When you
he
get
put it
there.
up
Wow,
Alrighty.
I always enjoyed the pleasant vibes we were even when we disagree,
Trying to
but
get
not
to the
today.
website, but it won't do it.
Okay, we're going to do a quick rundown of the local news. Did I have
Yeah,
up?
Rosalind says, yep, that's the site. She found it. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Rosalind.
Thank you, Rob.
Gamer Girl had a question. What are chitterlings? Gamer Girl's up in New Jersey.
Chitlins is the hog intestines clean, and they very good.
and they stink like hell.
Yeah, they
That's why they're in the intestines. They don't call it the main doo-doo vein for nothing.
they're
Oh,
hard.
it's awful. I had a brother in my household when I was leading a Christian household, and he starts cooking that stuff. It gets into sofas and everything.
I
I'm
thank you
like,
for
get
killing
that
the
thing
chickens
out
all
of
over
here.
the world.
Is this the number to the place here?
No, I told him either you stop cooking that thing, or I swear to you, I'm gonna take the pot off the stove and throw it outside.
Blue Note says, "Dang, those ribs look good."
They haven't changed it.
Yeah, I tell you, I remember one of my childhood friends of mine, Cassie. Her father used to cook chickens all the time.
Yo, we got your butt on screen over here,
And
Ashley.
it used to.
Ed, you gotta fix the camera.
He got in front of the camera. He didn't know.
Ed, you gotta fix the camera.
The focus.
He stepped in front of it. He made it
Yeah,
blurry.
he stepped in front of you when he was talking to you.
All right, ready? Let's do a
Rundown. This is Urban's
quick
rundown.
rundown.
Of local news.
Local news. Rose Hill Ramble showcases making history. More than 100 people turned out on Sunday for the tour of a history lesson at Macon's Rose Hill Cemetery. That's a pretty good place to go and hang out in,
Yeah.
believe it or not.
We used to a lot. Yes.
It's a wonderful looking cemetery.
Yes.
Montezuma police chief headed to the White House for gun discussion. Montezuma police chief Eric Finch will be talking about gun violence Tuesday with Vice President Joe Biden. In local and state, Twin Pines intersection closed for construction on the upper road. Travelers, drivers,
Upper River.
yeah, from Jones County to Macon on the upper River Road will no longer be able to veer into Twin Pines Drive. Okamoki River Bluff closed during search at Warner Robins' van.
Still haven't found that guy. huh?
Yeah, as the search for the missing Warner Robins man enters the second week, the Bibb County Sheriff's Office is closing. No, don't step in front of the camera. The Bibb County's office is closing part of Anderson Park.
Nice. I took the picture.
Grits, there are still honest folks in the world. I treated Wayne Perry to lunch that week. That's news.
That's Grismore.
This is Telegraph.
Yeah, that's Ed Grismore's column, who's the feel-good writer.
Whatever. Anyway, business
Highly
101.
overrated, in my opinion. He's highly overrated.
Yeah.
He's not that good. He's not that great of a writer.
Business 101 with Reeves Minton. Business name Minton Lawn and Garden Center. You see, what the hell? Okay, new Wendy's replaces old Fort Valley Coke building. A sandy-colored embossed Coca-Cola sign is mounted in front of the new Wendy's that opened recently.
Right.
All right, crime. Let's go to the really juicy stuff, I guess. When Macon police merged with Bibb County's office in January, a group of 5 county residents will continue to have say in who's hired to be a deputy and which deputies are promoted. That's Macon police to be civil service employees in consolidated government. Houston County gets long vacant agriculture agent position restored. For the first time in years, Houston County will soon have an agricultural agent. And finally, on education number, petitions bring State Charter School Association to Macon. After receiving a bevy of charter school petitions from the Middle Georgia region, the Georgia Chapter Schools Association will hold a meeting in April to educate the public about charter schools. There you have it.
Thank you, Irving.
Roundup of the news.
10:02.
It's 10:02 a.m. It's time for
Going
a break.
on a break.
And we'll have some more news on the third and final hour of the Morning Roast. You're watching the Morning Roast live from Vaughn Live TV. It's 10:03 a.m. in Macon, Georgia. It's 58 degrees with a high of 82 and a low of 58. We'll be right back.
Before I let loose with this ruthless aggression, I'll let you be the second fat woman here in my confession. I admit it, I did what I had to do to win. I'm an athlete, you're a specimen of sin. With your drinking and smoking and choking down food. I know French dudes with better manners than you. So swing, batter, show me what a fatter rapper can do. I beat cancer
DB. Spring is back. Just want to say thank you to all my Facebook friends who gave me those wonderful birthday wishes. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. And also those who are watching our show, The Morning Roast, on Vaughn Live TV. We're no longer on Blog TV. We're on Vaughn Live TV. Please check us out weekdays from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. Eastern Time. Please check us out. Anyway, I'm just going to make this Thought to Ponder really, really brief. As you know, there's a lot of movies that are coming out, and particularly some are being made in Georgia, my home state. As you know, Georgia, in case you didn't know, Georgia is the third most filmed state in the country, right behind New York and California. Now, my thought to ponder is, why are we not having enough film projects in making? Now, I'm glad we're getting some film projects, but from the tallies that I've heard of, Georgia had made $3.1 billion just for filmmaking, but over 242 film projects in the last year were in Savannah. Nothing against Savannah, I like that. It's a beautiful place. But so is Macon. But Macon only had barely like, what, 2 dozen? 2 dozen compared to 242 film projects in Savannah. Why is that? I don't know. Maybe of all the controversy, because maybe it's apathy. Maybe people don't want to try. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe a good number probably because of the crime. Maybe because of the tragedy of Sammy Davis Jr., that shooting, and a whole lot of other things. But the thing is, Macon could do better. We could do so much better. We can get more than just 2 dozen. And only 4 of those projects were major motion pictures. I mean, of course, 2 of them were famous. The movie Trouble with a Curve, which was executive produced by Clint Eastwood, and also the movie 42, the Jack Robinson story, which is coming out next week on April 12th. Hope you guys check us out, because I'm in it. You better check us out. All my YouTube friends, all my Facebook friends, check me out there. Check me out. Matter of fact, those in Macon, they're going to have a special screening, I think Wednesday, 2 days before the 2 days before the opening, April 10th. So definitely going to be, definitely me and my friends who were extras in 42 will definitely be there. Going to fill Amstar 16 Theater to the rim. It's going to be like a full house there. So check it out. And not just 42, but there's some other films. I mean, like Assisted Fishing, for example. That's a good movie. That's a movie coming out. Well, actually, it's on DVD, but there's a certain link. I'll put it on the screen sometime, maybe probably right about now. I'll just type it in. Thank you for the caption. All you need to do is just click on that link, check it out, and there's a hype button. It looks like a thermometer. You click on that, and it will help get Assisted Fishing distribution, so everyone will be able to see it. And I hope you'll be able to see it, because I was in that movie as well. I was the voice of Archie the iguana, the protagonist's pet iguana, who is kind of like a conscious. Assisted Fishing. It's a good family-friendly movie. It's kind of like a Caddyshack meets Dr. Dolittle, at least with the iguana part. But anyway, definitely check out Assisted Fishing. It was directed by Joe Crouch, a great director. Hope he does more work, and I hope I'll be able to get more work as well. But definitely support local film. Definitely film in Georgia, especially film in Macon, Georgia, my hometown. And hopefully you'll be able to see me, because the utilities don't pay themselves, so I'll say that. Anyway, you guys have a great day. I'm going to have a great day. I'm going to make me a sandwich for lunch, and unless there's anything else I want to add. Yeah, that is. I forgot one more. There was a couple of things I wanted to say. Please check out my new upcoming local
still they're making a Nick Chopper and the 40 Wolves. Basically, it's just an homage to the Wizard of Oz. Those who read the novel, Wonderful Wizard of Oz, the novel, those who've read it, basically Nick Chopper is the actual name of the Tin Man. So Anthony Harris, my co-host and fellow filmmaker here in Macon, he did a short film of that, and I have some videotape, some clips, and some photographs of us getting into our costumes and then making the makeup for our costumes. It's a little bit more elaborate than the last local face-off we did, where we made this Athens Matthews commercial where we did this homage to Planet of the Apes, and we had the ape makeup. There was just Ant and I with the makeup, and John Faraday playing the human captive.
Come on,
There's at least 8, 9 people that's in this project. Well, at least 8, 9 actors, even though it's supposed to be 40 bulls, but a little bit more. I'd probably say at least a dozen people that were cast.
Put him on.
500 wasn't so bad to ask. He's willing to do that.
Okay.
Are we on?
Yeah.
We're
Oh,
back
shit.
on.
Okay.
We are back on.
Hello, Irvin's out
Thank
there
you.
just saying bye to Ashley. And he'll be back in a minute. It is 10:11:55 seconds in the AM. It's the Monday morning roast.
Yes.
Derek Barrett, Anthony Harris, absent for the moment. Irvin Martinez and Macon Karaoke Ed Einbinder behind as Derek says,
Behind
wheels
the
of
steel. Behind the nerve center. It's 58.
Wheels of steel, heart of Teflon.
It's nice and sunny in Macon. It's 58 degrees with a high of 82 and a low of 58. Just want to say thank you for playing the epic rap battles of history. Lance Armstrong versus Babe Ruth. Check which one do you think
And
was the
your
better
Pints
one?
to Ponder.
Oh yes, and my Thought the Ponder. Thank you very much for this month of April. Basically, I talked about the movies industry here and also the movie that's coming out, 42, that's going to be playing in theaters.
Wednesday, I'm going to it. And then if I like it enough, I'll go to it Thursday.
Okay. Gamer Girl says Babe Ruth killed it.
Killed it.
Okay, we have a call.
Morning
Hello,
roast.
Morning Roast.
Put on the speaker.
Okay.
Who is this?
Hello.
Go.
Daddy, I'm watching your show.
Hey, Elizabeth.
This is me.
Hello. Who is this?
Yeah.
How are you feeling, sweetie?
Good.
That's my girl. She had to stay home. She had a stomach ache. Thanks for calling, Elizabeth. How's mom?
Good.
All righty. You watching the show over there?
Got her.
And Mommy said watch the language. Mama said watch the language.
Watch the language. Okay. Formal bite. They don't mean no children on the phone, do they? Is it that ridiculous?
No exceptions.
No, it says no children can call in.
18 over.
I thought we said and went through this already. We're still debating it.
I know,
No,
but
his
Elizabeth
daughter's
called
on
it.
the
My
phone.
daughter called, and now they're saying no children on the phone even. This is Elizabeth
You're
and
gonna get his
Heather
band,
on the
man.
phone.
You're gonna get his band.
Well, thanks for
Okay.
calling, sweetie. I love
Sorry,
you.
man.
I don't care. I love you, and I wouldn't hang up on you. We'll talk about this later. I might just fucking say screw this Vaughn shit. Anyway, love you. And yeah, I said that in front of my daughter. I mean, no,
Fine, there's no.
The
that's
words
just
of
so
Anthony
stupid.
Harris are his.
That's just so stupid. It's like a kid can't call in. What the hell?
Well,
I
don't
didn't know they were gonna call. But that was my wife and Elizabeth. She's not in school today because she's got a stomach ache. So and Heather stayed home from work.
Well,
But I mean, isn't that ridiculous?
I think so.
I mean, because think
Yeah.
about it. Whoever runs this, Daryl. Answer this, Daryl.
Daryl's not here.
No, but Daryl, my kid could be at home watching this show on the computer like she is right now, but yet you're saying no kids allowed, but she can still see or he can still see what's being said. I mean, that doesn't make any freaking sense to me. Does it make sense to you guys?
No.
Because you're saying no kids, but yet everything we talk about on here, which isn't kid friendly, can be viewed by kids.
It reminds me of Big Brother.
It does. I don't like this shit. I might have to just scratch Vaughn. This is kind of stupid.
Well, talk to Daryl when he
I
gets
mean,
home.
isn't it though?
Like you said, it's up to the parent to make sure the kid's not watching what they're not supposed
But
to do.
I don't care. If I don't care if my kid watches it.
It
as
says,
long
I
as
think
they
if
tell
they're
me.
just on cam, he said.
Right, yeah, I don't think kids
I
get
think
called.
some of these rules are being brought up by you guys.
This is
And-
They didn't bring it up, they did.
but it doesn't say
That's
in the
what I'm
rule.
saying.
It doesn't say in the rule you can't call. It says no children under 18 on camera, right? I mean, that is just that's kind of ridiculous.
All I know is I can fucking cuss. I don't
Yeah,
That's
just
right.
let it go.
That's right. That's exactly right.
Rosin
And-
and
Your mother's a
Colson.
fucking
And
hoe.
my whole thing is, if you have the freedom to speak like that, and a kid could be at home watching it, right, by the parents' allowance.
No, the staff didn't call Hawkeye. It's just that these rules about.
No, I'm
No
talking.
kids, we'll worry about it.
I'm talking to my daughter, my daughter is home from school because
So
she's sick.
wait. That doesn't stop a kid from calling, any other kid from calling, though, too.
I know, but
And you don't know if it's a kid.
That's right. That's my point exactly. We don't know if kids are not watching our show across the world, right? We don't know that. And neither does Daryl or Vaughn, right?
Right.
So why in the hell? I mean, that's fine. I'm already willing to accept, even though I don't agree, that no kids are allowed on camera. I can accept it. You guys set that up before we got here. I understand it. But when you start going, you can't call the show. I mean, what the hell does that mean?
Yeah,
I mean,
I think it's just on cam is what because
That's just kind of goofy to me. I mean, I'm sitting there and have to act like I got to watch what I got to say. Shit, if I'm going to do that, I need to go to WPGA. I mean, right? I need to go to Lowell Register. I mean, but anyway, thanks for calling, Heather and Elizabeth. Good to know you guys are watching the show, and you're allowed to watch it. Let me give this disclaimer, Elizabeth, sweetheart, since you're at home watching. What Daddy and Irvin and Derek and Ed might say doesn't mean you go say it.
that's right.
We sometimes say filthy stuff.
Yeah, don't use curse word.
That's right. Until you're 18 or older.
Anyway,
And then you can come on Vaughn Live.
yeah,
Anyway, I just...
and you can curse like a sailor then.
Yeah,
you-
Vogelbot agrees
like
with
Daddy.
us. Look, Vogelbot agrees on this part. He says it's ridiculous. Yeah, it
It
is
says
kinda
the
ridiculous.
rule says no one under 18 of age allowed on cast.
Which doesn't mean call in, right?
Does that mean call in?
You're right. I mean, what is the like Bill Clinton said? It depends what it is. What is
I think
it?
it is stupid, he says.
It is stupid. It's really stupid. I mean, I'm thinking. Anyway, we're done. They're off the phone. Anyway,
All right, here we go.
yes.
Enough.
Gamer Girl wants the grandma story. Y'all ready?
Yeah, Gamer. Oh yeah, that's the grandma story I was talking about. And by the way, Gamer Girl, thank you for the question. I hope you do get to see 42 and where the Walking Dead film. They think they filmed somewhere in if not Atlanta, somewhere nearby Atlanta, somewhere within the vicinity.
Sonoya.
Sonoya, Georgia.
Sonoya.
Yeah.
That's
Sonoya,
just
Georgia.
annoying me.
Yes. This is all very Sonoyan.
Well, speaking of hits, this is a wing dang doodle for you.
Here
The
it is.
Chicago
Ding dong.
grandmother. Chicago grandmother puts hit out on husband, solicits grandson to carry out deadly attack. Wow.
She got a breathing tube.
Yes, a Chicago grandmother.
Is that a grandmother or a grandfather? She
That's
was
the
pretty
grandmother.
manly.
Well, she got her hair cut really
Yeah,
short.
She looks pretty tough.
Yes, Chicago grandmother by the name of Janet Strickland, age 64, has been arrested and charged with commissioning her grandson to kill his grandfather and namesake because she was sick of him,
Wow.
according to police.
Wow.
Miss Strickland was charged with one count each of first-degree
I'm
murder.
sorry, and interrupt. Is it no one under 18 years of age allowed on cast?
So,
Thank you, Ed.
so that doesn't. So you can call.
Yeah, it does.
They
you
can
can't
call. Okay, there you go. So yeah, y'all just relax about the whole
Okay.
thing.
Well,
Anyway,
Janet Strickland
Finish up.
Janet Strickland, age 64, was charged with one count each of first-degree murder and armed robbery with a firearm after her 72-year-old husband, William Strickland, was gunned down in front of their home by his 19-year-old grandson, also named William Strickland, as the older man waited for a ride to an early morning dialysis appointment on Saturday, March 2nd. Says Strickland was not present at her bond hearing Saturday, where bail was set at $500,000, $500,000 bond. She was being held at a hospital where she was being treated for lung disease and high blood pressure, according to the Chicago Tribune, which explains,
Yeah.
the tubes. The grandmother plotted with her teenage grandson to kill her husband because she was sick of the older William Strickland and wanted him dead. They discussed on numerous occasions killing the victim, said Assistant State Attorney Jacqueline Quilos during the hearing. Strickland stated numerous times to her grandson that she was sick of his grandfather and she just wanted her husband dead. She stated she wished that he was not here and wanted him gone.
Let me see the grandson.
Grandson, 19 years old.
Wow.
Tattoo across his neck, looking like a thug.
Yep. William Strickland, 19 years old, used his grandfather's gun and fatally shot him in the back 6 times, according to prosecutors. In the days that led up to March 2nd, the pair considered hiring someone to carry out the hit, but the grandmother wanted the murder done quickly, and the younger William Strickland resolved that he would be the one to kill his grandfather, according to Cook County prosecutors.
Crazy.
That's really crazy. I mean, there had to be another reason, like they wanted his money, not just they were sick of him.
Who the hell knows?
Well,
I don't get this.
Well, they said as her husband lay dying, the pair stole his casino bag filled with money, withdrew money from his bank account.
Of course, that's what it was.
And went on a shopping spree.
Of course, I mean, but see,
that's crazy.
That's wacky.
Yeah, even you're frustrated with this.
Janice Strickland, who was the beneficiary to her husband's assets, bought her grandson a used red Pontiac sports car, according to DNA Info Chicago, and some home furnishings for herself. And the teen took his grandfather's wallet to use it to purchase tattoos, a new cell phone, and some new sneakers.
Yeah, it was all about the money. It was not really because she was sick of him. They just were greedy bastards wanting that money.
Yeah. That's basically what happened.
He was probably a stickler with his money, too.
That's what I was about to say. He's already married. He just wasn't going to give them money for all the little shit they wanted. You know, the wife probably kept asking for money for stuff and this and that. And he probably said, hell.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
Lord have mercy.
Well, as Derek says on this show many times, they have a special room for them in hell.
Yep.
Special way to go.
Definitely.
Wow. Okay.
Speaking of insulting people, let's do one of these Eat Your Words real quick. How about that? And then we got Wordsmith and Daily Bread as well.
Well, and
so let's do this.
What are we doing? Wordsmith.
Yes, here's a good one. This is by one of our
Eat Your Words? Okay.
Yeah, no, not Wordsmith. Eat Your Words. Eat Your Words, in which we mention the famous giving a verbal beatdown to the other famous, or the well-known. This one is Harry S. Truman, our ex-president, Harry S. Truman. The S stood for nothing. True fact there. They said his middle initial meant nothing. It was just an S. He lived from 1884 to 1972. This is him to Washington Post music critic Paul Hume. Hume. Harry Truman says, I've just read your lousy review buried in the back pages. You sound like a frustrated old man who never made a success. An 8-ulcer man on a 4-ulcer job. And all 4 ulcers working. I've never met you, but if I do, you'll need a new nose and plenty of beefsteak and perhaps a supporter below. Ha ha!
That's
words.
good.
There's words out of our ex-president.
Wow.
To Washington Post music critic Paul Hume, Vaughn Live would probably delete him off their site. Or ban him.
Wow. Speaking of deletion.
Yeah, there we go. Each word.
We had a
I got a story here that's going to make you wonder why this kid did it. A French teenager who had hidden inside a garbage container was...
Oh, it's the French. Who cares?
Yeah.
Anyway, go ahead. I'm just kidding.
Was crushed to death inside a trash truck in Luxembourg on Saturday. Garbage men discovered the 17-year-old only when he shouted out as they emptied the container into the back of a truck early Saturday morning. But by then he was already in the grasp of the crushing mechanism. He cried out, but it was already too late. A spokeswoman for Luxembourg police said on Monday, the young man, whose name was not released, died at the scene in the city of Luxembourg. Where was this again? Luxembourg. They keep saying Luxembourg in the story.
Yeah.
It's like they like that name. Anyway, why would you hide in a garbage truck is beyond me. What was the purpose of that? You think he wanted to see if he could find some garbage that he could use?
Maybe he was running from the law. They don't go into detail, right, as to why he was
No,
hiding.
they don't.
He's
It's
hiding
just
from
one
somebody.
paragraph.
Hiding from somebody.
Hiding from somebody, hiding in a garbage truck.
Well, that's not the first
Don't
place I
those
would have
things
picked.
smell?
Yeah, that's not the first place I would have
Yeah.
picked to hide. Plus
Especially-
the germs, and
yeah.
the viruses, and all
Especially
that
when they compact the trash anyway.
Yeah.
You know, because that's matter of fact, that's how ironically, since a few days ago was the 45th anniversary of the assassination of Martin Luther King. That's the reason why they had the Poor People's March with the sanitation workers in Memphis.
Right.
There were some people, I think there were some workers who were accidentally smashed to death by the garbage trucks, and the garbage workers, sanitation workers, weren't paid that well.
Right.
Wow.
And they wanted to do something
Well, they didn't
about
have
it.
to pay them any time after that. They're all
Yeah.
gone. But, you know, this kind of stuff just makes me sick. Because these kids, if they had something to do, they wouldn't be inside a garbage truck getting killed. I mean, it's ridiculous. Even in French.
Well, we don't know what he was doing. I mean, that's what I mean. He could have been up to some criminal activity and was hiding out.
Yeah.
He could have been a homeless guy, like they say on the chatters here, and been looking for food.
Yeah, nice warm place. Let's go
I
to
don't-
the garbage truck.
I don't get that either. Maybe he
Nice warm
maybe
smell.
he has a fetish for garbage. I don't know. How old was he? Does it say his age?
Said he was 17.
17 years old.
All right. Well, he didn't have any.
17 years, very short
He
time.
didn't have any sense.
Yeah, well, what else do we got here?
Well, I heard something about...
Back to politics.
Yes. Says that Hillary Clinton may be clearly running for president in 2016, according to Huffington Post editor-in-chief
I knew it.
Ariana Huffington, but she's overworking herself and needs to rest. Appearing on ABC's This Week with George Stephanopoulos, Huffington said the former Secretary of State should have taken more time off before making 2 speeches this week. Huffington said, "What I was hoping is that she would have taken more time to become what she called herself untired." Clinton said that when she left the State Department, she planned to sleep in and recharge her batteries. Huffington fears that Clinton is sending women a bad message, that the only way they can succeed is driving themselves into the ground.
Keep driving yourself to the ground, because no way in hell would I ever support her as president. Oh, jeez.
After all, she had a concussion, said
That's a
Ariana
pretty good
Huffington.
Ariana Huffington.
Yeah.
I've seen that woman in
Yeah.
person. She was on Politically Incorrect when I was in the audience.
Really?
Ariana Huffington was one of the dates.
Yeah, well,
I've seen her in person.
She's like a really hot version of Eva Gabor, but that's just me.
Is she?
I love her
Yeah,
accent.
but here's a weird thing. Well, I don't. Actually, it used to annoy the hell out of me.
Yeah.
I was like, how does this woman from another country come here and take over and become like one of the number one? She's like Bloomberg. Like, she's got this whole newspaper and
Yeah,
website
Post,
and Post, you know, the Huffington Post. I mean, it's kind of nice to see women move ahead. But,
Well,
geez, couldn't
her-
it
her-
have
Well,
been
that's
in
good to see.
America?
Gamer girl. This is coming from a girl. She says, "I don't ever want a woman president ever." See, and I don't blame her for saying that. I mean, you know, but think about it. If a guy said that, oh, we would catch all sorts of shit.
Especially with that
You
accent.
know, if we were a guy saying that, oh my God, you guys are chauvinist. Oh, we would never hear the end of that.
That's
shit.
true.
But when you hear a girl saying it, even Gamer Girl doesn't even think. But I just think she's a horrible person. I can't stand Hillary Clinton. I don't trust her. I think she's just evil. I do.
Yeah.
I don't like her intentions or anything.
Well,
So
moving
I hope
on.
she really loses if she does run.
Moving on.
Moving on over.
I'm just moving on.
Well, there are some stories that I do have.
Come
at
on,
least some
baby.
good stuff. Recently, from my old professional stomping grounds, WGXA, there's the news anchor for WGXA ABC 16, co-anchor Joanna Torres, recently got married this weekend
Congratulations.
in Miami to her husband Timmy, I guess.
Timmy Schmimmy.
Yeah, well, that's what it says his name is, and basically just
Maybe
want to say
that's her
congratulations.
pet name for him. Maybe he's Tim and she calls him Timmy.
Possibly. Well, anyway, we want to say congratulations to Joanna Torres and your new husband, and may you have a very long marriage together.
Yes.
And
Don't get divorced.
yes, please don't. Tim,
Breaking news.
you have
real
a
quick.
good lady. She's
Breaking news.
she's
real
very
quick.
attractive.
We'll take breaking news from Fox's site because we will steal from them. Up, you just got it.
Mm-hmm.
Breaking news right now. Macon Bib firefighters are on the scene of a house fire in Lake Wildwood.
Oh.
Severity of the blaze is unknown at this time, along with whether or not there are many injuries or any injuries. WJXA has a crew en route to the scene and will update you with details as they become available.
Yes,
Very
this
good.
was
Well,
last
that's what
Friday.
Oh, that's old as hell. What? There
That's
you go.
where my minister lived.
Well, that
That's
shows why I shouldn't be stealing the things from WGXA because that shit's not even right now. That's like Friday's news.
Oh, Lord. Well, I
Well,
was... Yeah.
Okay. Well, I do have something that's brand new, though.
Yes.
By the way, from the Georgia Film Music and Digital Entertainment, AMC is shooting a TV pilot, Halt and Catch Fire, in Hiram, Georgia. If it becomes a series, this will be AMC's third program shot in Georgia after The Walking Dead and the reality show Small Town Security. Halt and Catch Fire will tape from April 15th through the 29th.
And what the
I
hell is
wonder
this
if-
about? Do you know what the show's about?
It's probably about that house burning down in Lake Wildwood. Well, they use that as footage.
Maybe, possibly.
I mean, isn't that funny how that fits?
It does.
Uh-huh.
Right? So for a reason, I was supposed to steal a story from
Yeah.
WGXA.
Well, it says it's set in the early 1980s. It dramatizes the personal computing boom through the eyes of a visionary, Joe, starring Lee Pace, and engineer Gordon, played by Scoot McNairy, and a prodigy, Cameron, by Mackenzie
I
Davis,
haven't heard of any of those people.
whose innovations directly confront
Therefore, they
the corporate
don't impress
behemoths
me.
of the time.
Yes.
Wow, sounds like a really interesting plot.
Yeah, I don't know if I'll be sending
People
my stuff
responding to their computers.
to that. I might send my stuff to that, but I don't know if I will. I don't know.
I'll give it a shot.
I'm waiting to hear back from Need for Speed. You know,
Yeah.
so if I get on that, that'll be good.
Well, have we had Wordsmith yet?
No, we got to do Wordsmith. We got to
Let's
do
do
David.
one.
Oh, we got to put the call out to Chris Payne. You know, tomorrow's Tuesday. I'll be a little late tomorrow.
Okay.
It's the Tuesday late.
Well, make sure you get in touch with Chris Payne.
Well, that's what I'm saying. If Chris Payne wants to come join and sit in this chair tomorrow,
I don't think he's
Okay.
watching.
we
So
never know.
you got another jury duty thing?
No. You know, remember I told you guys on Tuesdays it's sometimes hard for me because Heather's got to go to work and my mom goes to the Friends of the Library.
Friends of the library.
stuff.
I forgot about
Yeah.
that.
And so Heather might have to get the ride to work. So I might be a little late tomorrow. I'll call and email Chris Payne and see if he wants to sit in. If Chris
Yeah.
Payne doesn't want to, anybody else out there wants to, come on down. Urac, you want to come sit in? You can.
I don't think so. I don't think he would want to.
Horrible Bite, come on in and sit in with us.
Yeah. Vormelbot would never show his face. Somebody with all those remarks like that online,
Yeah,
he's
big
scared.
fat slob.
He's
He
scared
won't.
to show his face.
All right, so...
After he's accusing Ashley of being everything under the sun.
I'm gonna make him famous.
Oh, okay, those are
There's Darth Vader, David
Yep.
Prowse,
Mm-hmm.
Chewie, Peter Mayhew.
Wow, how about that?
Old picture.
All right, well, I got a international story
Do the
here.
wing dang dinger.
South Korea backs off statement about possible nuke launch or missile launch from the north. South Korea's defense ministry on Monday backed away from the official Sunday statement that North Korea may launch a missile by Wednesday, at which time the North had said it could not guarantee the safety of diplomats in the capital of Pyongyang, whatever. The official warning came 3 days after South Korea's government said the North had moved at least one minimum range Musudan missile with considerable range to the nation's eastern border, possibly to perform a test launch. The missile has an estimated range of up to 2,490 miles and would make it capable of striking American bases in Guam. There you go. I mean, I can go on, but that's about good enough.
Yeah.
All right.
Very good.
Mm-hmm.
And what else is in the news?
Let's see. I do have something, another international. Bemused Vladimir Putin and
Look at
Angela
his face.
Merkel confronted by topless feminine protester in Hanover. Wow, about
Boy, look at his face. He's
Oh.
loving it.
Ooh, yes.
Look at that face.
And it's not from McDonald's.
He says, I'm trying to get a shot of those boobies.
Yes.
Look at his face.
Read
It's
it,
amazing.
DP, read it.
Yes.
Look at
Tell
how
us
he's looking.
about those tatas.
Yes, the Russian president was confronted by a topless protester with an obscene sign insulting Mr. Putin painted on the back, and he admitted he liked it.
Yes.
You could tell.
Yeah, yeah,
He
Mr.
said, I got a KGB for you.
Yes, Mr. Putin was with German Chancellor Angela Merkel at a trade fair in Hanover when the woman tried to push her way through it to
I believe it's medical.
to
Go ahead.
Hanover?
I'm trying to think of the
Medical.
German. Medical. Go ahead.
When the woman tried to push her way through to an amused-looking Mr. Putin, but was blocked by aides. Her back was painted with an obscene slogan in Cyrillic script directed against the Russian president. The activist was with two other women who also stripped to the waist, came out topless, and shouted slogans calling the Russian leader a dictator, quote unquote. The women appeared to be members of the feminist group Femen, F-E-M-E-N, which has staged topless protests against the sex industry and religious institutions. Speaking at a press conference afterwards, Mr. Putin says, "As for the protest, I liked it. In principle, we knew that such a protest was being prepared." He said the organizers of the Hanover event should say thank you to the Ukrainian girls. They helped you promote the trade fair. He added, "To be honest, I really didn't really hear what they were shouting because the security guards were very tough. These huge guys fell on their lasses. That seemed not right for me. They could at least handle them more gently." But anyway,
Yeah,
Mr.
slap them around.
Yeah, Mr. Putin appeared to show a flash of his well-known salty humor, adding, "I didn't make out whether they were blondes, chestnut hair, or brunettes." The Russian president
He
said,
was looking at their titties. That's why.
He's got more of a sense of humor than I thought he had on this. You know, I didn't
Yes.
think Putin was that.
Mr. Putin said protests by feminine activists were nothing new. He said, "We've got all used to these demonstrations, and I don't see anything terrible here." However, he added, if someone wants to debate political questions, then it's better to do it clothed rather than being undressed. You should undress in other places, such as on nudist beaches.
Unbelievable.
Yes.
Putin.
Well, and Putin,
Yes.
you look at his face, he's like,
And plus, the group has also
Loving it.
criticized Mr. Putin over the arrest and the conviction of the feminist punk band Pussy
I
Riot
remember when that
for
happened.
performing an anti-Putin song in a Moscow cathedral last year.
yeah, naked.
Wait. Keep going. It says Russia has urged Germany to punish. Here's where it gets harsh. German authorities have punished the protesters. This is ordinary hooliganism, and unfortunately, it happens all over the world. In any city, just like Macon, Georgia, where a guy went to the mayor at Macon Cherry Blossom.
Yeah.
What needs to
Assume.
punish them? Okay. Trade fair. All right.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
That's what damn it! I should have gone up there shirtless, topless. That's what I made.
wait a
mistake.
minute. Wait a minute.
With some shit
He's
written on my
saying authorities should punish the protesters, and then he says
That's what Russia said.
one needs to punish them.
Mm-hmm.
I punish them. Sounds like a
It's hard for
dictator to
Putin,
me.
yeah, well, it's hard for Putin to get rid of his KGB roots. You know?
Well, he walks around shirtless himself, that stupid ass. Nobody's complaining about his ugly ass titties.
Who are you talking about?
Putin.
Vladimir Putin. There was like these female protesters that came out topless.
And stuff written
And he
on the
liked
back.
it. And Putin liked it. Of
Yeah.
course.
He pooped in his pants.
Yeah, so
You know,
to speak.
we'd be thrown to the gulag if we were that miserable.
Oh, yeah,
Would
this
be
show,
in
this
that
show would've
miserable
been, this show would
backwoods
have been pulled ages ago. Believe me.
socialist,
It wouldn't have
Oh, yeah.
existed.
ridiculous country where there's only one type of people, Russian. That's it.
Uh-huh.
They're like, what do they call that when it's all one race?
Right.
Ridiculous. That whole country is ridiculous. They're trying to look like a democracy, but instead they're more like demonocracy.
Well, speaking of which, what do you think about these Florida representatives wanting to investigate the trip between Beyonce and Jay-Z going to Cuba for their 5th anniversary?
Who
I didn't hear about
cares?
it. Yeah, I didn't hear about it.
Yes, Florida representatives,
Yeah,
conservative representatives from Florida are
That's
calling for an
all ridiculous.
investigation into Jay-Z and Beyonce's trip to Cuba,
Yeah.
celebrating their 5th wedding anniversary. The couple, as you may know, they've been married for 5 years. The couple were reportedly in the country to celebrate their 5th wedding anniversary last week, but with the strict restrictions on U.S. travel to Cuba, Representatives Ileana Ros-Lehtinen and Mario Diaz-Balart wrote a letter to Adam Subin, the director of the United States Office of Foreign Assets Control, to obtain information on the type of license the power couple was granted to enter the country. So, and basically it said, a portion of the letter, we would like to respectfully request with all applicable rules and guidelines information regarding the type of license that Beyonce and Jay-Z received, for what purpose, and who approved such travel, they wrote. If these individuals were given people-to-people licenses, we would like to bring to your attention the Cuba Travel Advisory issued by OFAC on July 25, 2011, which states OFAC only licenses people-to-people groups that certify that all participants have a full-time schedule of educational exchange activities that will result in meaningful interaction between the travelers and individuals in Cuba. U.S. dollars.
That's crazy.
Even though they had this, U.S. has had a ban on U.S. traveling to Cuba ever since Castro took the power, 1959.
Well, Raul,
The brother.
the brother, he looks like my uncle.
Yes.
He does. And if he's anything like my uncle, he's an a-hole.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he hides behind the fact that he's a quiet one. At least Castro was
What's
out
the words
there.
they say? Look out for the quiet one.
Yeah, still waters run deep.
Yeah.
Always look
Yeah.
out for the quiet one.
Says, while Cuba and the United States have long had a politically contentious relationship, the island has provided asylum for such polarizing black liberators as Assata Shakur, mother of the late rapper Tupac Shakur, and Eldridge Cleaver, among others. In addition, racism against Afro-Cubans run rampant.
Yeah.
See, that's bullshit to me, too. I mean, let's get over this whole going to Cuba thing. Let's lift this whole...
Yeah. That should have been done
I mean-
ages ago.
I mean, because you're not going to stop people from going. If you really want to go, all you got to do is just leave from somewhere else.
Yeah.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, all you got to do
Get
is...
on a banana boat.
All you got to
It's
do
only
is go...
90 miles.
All you got to do is go from, like, Florida to the Bahamas, or Florida to
To the
Jamaica.
Florida West
To
Keys.
Jamaica, and then from Jamaica go to Cuba. Where
Yeah.
They're not going to question you.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean...
You
Wow.
just don't go straight from L.A. to Cuba. That's, people
Yeah,
want
but
to
it's
know.
ridiculous that they're telling you can't go. That's again, even making it mandatory. They're telling where you can go.
Like they're going to stop them anyway.
No, I mean, come on,
You know, it's not going to happen.
get over it.
By the way-
I want to go to Cuba before I die. I hear it's
But
cool there.
I want to go there too.
Okay.
By the way, it's time for Wordsmith.
Pick a number, pick a page, and pick a verse.
Yes.
28.
DB will do the honors.
28.
If it's Warpabites' choice, we're not listening.
DB, give him a number.
Be an entry number 5.
28-5. There's a lull.
Here we go.
Okay.
Say that one.
Lay it out, baby.
Today's word of the day is antipodes. I hope that's how you pronounce it.
Antipodes.
Yeah.
Antipodes.
If it's Greek, it's probably like Antipodes.
Okay. Greek antipodes meant literally people who have their feet opposite. That is, people who live on the other side of the world and therefore have the soles of their feet facing those of people on this side of the world. It was formed from the prefix anti, against, opposite, and pios, foot, P-O-U-S, foot, related to English foot and pedal. English antipodes, borrowed via either French antipodes or late Latin antipodes, originally meant people on the other side of the world too, but by the mid-16th century, it had come to be simply used for the opposite side of the globe.
No.
Antipodes.
Now, wait a minute.
Antipodes, antipodes.
When they say their feet, something about feet. Do they have their feet so backwards? Oh, their
Well,
feet.
our chatters are saying this is dumb me down. Can you explain this? Everybody's like, what the hell was all that about?
And not only that, but I'm thinking while he's reading, what would it be
I guess
like
they're
for
talking
you to
about
have your
porn?
feet?
Yeah.
I guess it means
Backwards.
something foreign. I guess.
You're born that way with your left foot on
No,
your
no,
right?
no. What it is, the word stems from the Greek meaning. Whoa!
That's kind of retarded, don't you think?
It basically went on to mean basically people on the other side of the world.
Okay, so it's not that their left foot's on their right and their right's on their left, because that would look really bad.
So basically, it's talking about people like those topless women that were arrested for protesting.
Yeah.
People across the other end of the world.
Am I right, Gamer Girl? You were stuck on that too. I keep hearing they're wearing their feet on the opposite end. I'm
Well, that's where it
what
started.
the hell is
right?
that
That's
all
the
about?
Greek meaning. Let's go over this again.
And that
People
would
have
be
their feet
weird,
opposite.
because you're
People
born
live
over
on the other
there.
side of the world, and therefore have the soles of their feet facing those of people on this side of the world.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean that would be really weird. It's like the toilet bowls I know, and you know they call a
Goes the
cyclone a
opposite
cyclone,
way.
yeah, in the opposite
Yeah.
way. So that's what I'm thinking.
Sabuki says, "Come on, you cannot have that little grasp of the English language." Oh man, look, you just because you come from where the language comes from.
And who cares? You all speak funny anyway. You all speak funny anyway.
Vormelbein says, 10:45. This torture's almost over.
Yeah, you guys all speak funny anyway. It doesn't
Yeah.
matter.
Who gives a shit about waterboarding? Just make those terrorists watch this show.
Yeah,
That's what they gotta
and by
do.
the way,
Yes.
they have like the Irish people there somewhere, and they say hounds. Who the hell says hounds? It's house.
Sabuki says, "We speak funny." You talking about?
Yeah. Exactly.
Wow. What do you want me to say, Saibuki?
Gamer Girl says the analogy they used was retarded.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was way too vague. I'll have to agree with all
Well,
that.
this is it.
Yeah, we don't have time to.
Yeah, we do. We got,
Yeah, we
got
do.
13 minutes.
Well, speaking of
always
someone
have
who
we
doesn't,
actually started the show about 4 minutes late.
yeah. Well, speaking of someone who don't have time for that,
All right.
Damn, look at that.
Yeah, Miss Sweet
Got
Inter-
nice boobies.
Internet sensation
This is the
Sweet
show.
Brown.
The show's body part of the day is boobies.
Yes, internet sensation Sweet Brown is suing software giant Apple for profiting from her YouTube success without permission, reports Business Insider. Sweet Brown is suing Apple, a radio program called The Bob Rivers Show, and a
Sweet
handful
Brown.
of other parties for unauthorized use of her likeness, according to court documents. The basis of the lawsuit stems from a song called I Got Bronchitis. The Bob Rivers Show, according to the Sweet Brown complaint, produced the song with samples of Wilkins' interview from the local TV news station. The song sampled phrases like, "Ain't nobody got no time for that," "Ran for my life," and "Oh Lord Jesus, there's a fire." The suit claims that in April 2012.
What was the name of the song?
Ain't nobody got no time for that.
No, the name of the song is I Got Bronchitis.
Yeah.
I got bronchitis. I got diarrhea. So I sing a song about that.
The suit
Hey,
claims
there's a
that
song.
in April 2012, the defendants started selling the songs on iTunes for profit. It also claims the radio program and its owner falsely advertised that Sweet Brown had given her consent for the radio station to use her voice and likeness in the song. The suit was first filed in the District Court of Oklahoma County in June 2012. At that time, Wilkins sought a total of $15 million from the defendants. The suit has since moved to the United States District Court for the Western District of Oklahoma.
Well, I got brown. Look at her. She looks like a dog there.
Well, no, she figures she's going to get some damn money. She said,
Yeah.
I'm going to make some money off my viral video.
Yeah, ain't nobody got no time for that.
You know, I never
We
watched
played
it.
the video.
I never watched it. Oh, no, we did play it on
Yeah, we did.
I
yeah.
saw part of it.
I got bronchitis. She's got another one that says, I got the runs. And finally, she has one says, I got an itch in a place you don't want to know. How's that?
Yeah. Okay.
No reaction. Okay. Anthony's in agreement with it. He probably believes it.
Believes what? I
Well.
got bronchitis?
Yeah.
That's what I believe? Or,
Has anybody got no time for
or
that?
do I believe it's torture? Is that what everybody's talking about?
Talking about this show or what?
Woo! That segment.
You're right. Chris said he will be there in the morning in case you missed it. So we got to hold of Chris.
barbecue.
Oh, you got, thank you, you're at. So, Chris, yeah, thanks, man.
Thanks
Chris
for
will be
that.
in here, Gamer Girl, and everybody likes
We
Chris.
definitely don't want
Sabuki.
loans going on.
Yes, everybody likes Chris, according to what the TV
Yeah.
show says.
Chris will be here.
Well, this works well with
I
what
wouldn't start that yet because we don't have the music set yet. You
Oh.
need your music.
Ad. Anyway.
But anyway, we do have some trending now since we have.
Just go through them real quick.
Okay,
We got 11 minutes.
Number 10 were We Weren't Meant to Die. Number 9 was 5
already
Tons of
done that.
Nutella Stolen. Number 8 is Tyson 50 Shades of Grey. Number 7, Melissa McCarthy Falls. Number 6, Jamie Presley Fight. Number 5, 7 Dying Brewery. Number 4, WrestleMania 29. We already talked about that.
So that's 2 off the
Number
list.
3, Gosling Bank Robbery. Number 2, John Cena. We already talked about. And number 1, trending now, Jenna Jameson arrested.
Porn star, Jenna
Wow.
Jameson.
Yes.
All right, so guys, pick one. Let's do that one. I'm curious what the hell the this one is. Tyson 50 Shades of Grey.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do that.
No, I hope they're not saying they cast him to be in that movie or something.
It's gonna be real ludicrous.
Where in the world is that?
Wow, okay, it says Topsy News, Tyson 50 Shades of Grey.
That looks like that.
It said, according to this, says 50 Shades of Grey is making headlines even before it becomes a movie.
Look at how skinny he got.
Thanks to Mike Tyson and the cast of Scary Movie 5. The sexy story will hit the big screen this month, according to an April 5th New York Post page 6 report. The newest installation of the Scary Movie franchise features a spoof of the movie between Jerry O'Connell, Ashley Tisdale, and Tyson. Thank you.
Thanks, Chad.
Thank you. 50 Shades of
I love Bit O'Henry.
50 Shades of Grey fans will get a preview of their favorite story. Page 6 reports that the spoof features O'Connell as the kinky Lothario Christian Grey, attempting to seduce Ashley Tisdale, but things end up a bit messy. Prepare.
Boring.
Yeah.
All right.
So basically, Scary Movie is doing a parody of that in their next movie.
50 Shades of
And
Grey.
it opens.
Yeah.
Oh, it opens against 42.
Yes.
All
number
right.
12.
So we'll see who gets the box office weekend.
Well,
there.
he's really sexy with that gigantic
Tattoo on the
you
side
know,
of
I
his
mean,
face.
Tyson's got
tattoo on his face.
Tyson's got to get the jobs he could get. You know?
Yeah.
So he's
Yeah.
gonna take that. You know.
Yeah, I just
Scary
hope 42 does better.
I couldn't believe he did that to his face. He was a good-looking chap before, but
I can't believe he did it to his face. Actually,
Awful.
have you been hit in the head that many times boxing? You kind of lose.
I
sense.
guess.
Well, speaking of the number 1 story in trending now,
What the hell? Look at Jenna Jameson. She got is that a tattoo?
yeah, that's tattoo on her neck.
Wow.
Ex-porn star
old.
Jenna Jameson is charged with battery.
Look at how horrible
Arrested,
she
yes.
is.
Former porn star from CNN, former porn star Jenna Jameson was charged with battery over the weekend after police said she assaulted someone. The incident took place in Orange County on Saturday evening, police said. Authorities released bare bones information about the incident Sunday night, saying little more than the person who was assaulted made a citizen's arrest and called officers. Jenna Jameson, who's age 38, knows the person, but Newport Beach Police Lieutenant Evan Saylor said he didn't know what their relationship was. Police took Jameson to the Newport Beach Police Jail. She was later released without having to post bail, since the battery charge is a
Lucky.
misdemeanor.
Probably gave a blowjob to somebody. No, I'm serious.
Well, she did retire from porn in 2008.
She looks horrible for 38.
Yeah.
She looks like an old bag.
I
Look
thought she was close. I mean,
she
was
looks
close.
like, what's her name?
I thought she was closer to my age than that.
No,
I
I
don't
thought she was closer to my age.
No, I knew she wasn't that old because
No,
I
she
remember
wasn't
when
that
she
old.
came into the picture, so to speak. And
She
porn.
looks like Joan
You
Rivers.
guys look at a picture and nobody knows what you're looking at.
But they
You never
know.
send me the picture.
But they know who we're
Remember
talking
you were supposed
about.
to send me pictures?
Yeah, but they know who we're talking about. Y'all can pull up Jenna Jameson's picture now.
You pull it up.
Yeah, I know. I know all about it, Lasso Pen,
But-
to make my...
But the thing is I thought she was about 42, 43 in there.
Uh-huh.
But she's younger than I thought. A good 5 years younger than me.
Yeah, she's a
4,
good-
6 years almost younger than me.
Lasso Pen.
She's like
oh,
a year
Mike.
younger than my sister.
Lasso Pen, so Mike says, I will ban his brain. Incredible how racist he is. He's going off on Vorpalbite.
Verbal bites is verbal. Actually, that is kind of weird because doesn't it say on the rules that no racism?
That's correct.
So why aren't they going after verbal bite? I don't want them to go after verbal bite, but why aren't they?
That's a good question. They may come after us.
I want verbal bite to stick around. I like people having all sorts of types on there, but I'm curious as to why Vaughn and Daryl didn't say anything to verbal bite.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's all very pick and choose, isn't it? It's like pick and choose on here.
Yeah, I mean,
You
but
get a pass. You get a pass.
he
if they
puts
like-
he puts on a lot of hateful comments.
But Vorpal Bite's stirring the pot. I guarantee Vorpal Bite's not really like
Yeah, and by the way, Vorpal Bite,
Vorpal Bite's
it's
not
not about you saying Islam. It's about all the other crap that you put on there. That you talk about blacks, you talk about this, Jews. It's true, and you need to tone it down. This is the thing that I was talking about in the beginning. That you say, oh, leave him alone.
Yeah,
And
leave
I
him
said,
alone.
no.
I don't want you to kick or ban anybody out of there. But
Well.
we've already had that discussion all last Friday.
I know. But it's true. If somebody complains, it's not on me, kid.
Wow.
Well, it is what it is, We'll
It's kind of sad. Well, just some breaking news.
Yeah, let's do this last bit of news before the Daily Bread.
Yes, Roger Ebert's funeral that's supposed to take place this morning today in Chicago at 10 a.m. in the Holy Name Cathedral in Chicago, which is an hour behind right now, in about 5 minutes, where both friends and fans are invited to attend, but members of Kansas Westboro Baptist Church will not be there tomorrow. Instead, they're protesting Ebert as what they call an effing enabler, complaining that he used his Twitter account to mock faithful servants of God at Westboro's Baptist Church. Ebert did, in fact, tweet a link to a salon post about the church with the message, "Just another day at Westboro Baptist. The church is notoriously for picketing at the funerals of soldiers and gay teenagers."
Oh my God, it's right. You're right.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I mean, can you just leave
Those
the man in peace?
Westboro people at this point, they just want to go do it because of publicity.
Yeah.
You can't tell me at this point they really believe wholeheartedly in their cause.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That much. Because now they're reaching all over the place. They're finding every reason to go to anybody's funeral just to show up at a funeral.
Yeah.
And it's almost like they're doing it just for the publicity.
We can mute him, Lasso, Panto, whatever. But Vorpal Bite's been with us from the beginning.
Yeah, we put up with this shit.
But see, I think we should put up with everybody's shit.
We put up with your shit every
I know,
fucking
but
day.
even the person that hasn't been here every day.
That's true.
Even the person that hasn't been every day, we should allow to be on there and put up with their shit.
As long as the language is okay, hey.
Who cares?
Well, I noticed, by the
fuck
way,
it.
the last time that Daryl was on, Vorpal Bite, all of a sudden his comments started like going real nice. He wasn't writing like really nasty stuff like he would. And,
No, Vorpal Bite, we do have a show with you.
yeah, without
Vorpal
you.
Bite says you wouldn't have a show with me.
Yeah.
Yeah, we would.
Yeah,
we have a show with you right now.
No.
I know what he
He's
means.
saying that we wouldn't have a show if it wasn't for
I
him.
know what he's saying. I'm twisting.
You
his
know
words.
what? I think I'm gonna
Well,
ban him.
Bite, you're a dime a dozen.
Yeah.
There's enough.
Believe me, don't give yourself more credit than credit's due. Sometimes I ignore
How
you
many
all
alternates
day.
do you have, Vorpal Bite?
Yeah.
Are you
Yeah,
minus
well,
six?
you're not the star of the show,
I
you
guess
fat
you could
slob.
do the daily bread.
All right, we gotta.
Get it over with.
You see, I gotta go from that to
From
daily
fat
bread.
slob
Talk
to
about
daily bread.
extremes.
Yeah. No, not really.
All right, here we go.
Curve.
Not too extreme.
Here we go. Let me get who's supplying the dimmies? What is that?
By the way, I just realized you don't ever do a daily bread on the weekends because we're not here.
That's correct.
So you have to skip some of the pages in there because they
Right.
give them
No, but I read them on Sunday and Saturday.
Oh, the dime.
I
to
read them for
yourself.
myself.
Yeah, but you don't read them on the air.
No.
Okay. So we are on the Monday.
We
April
are
8th.
Monday, April 8th. Guard your brand.
Yep, Sabuki story time. We'll see you tomorrow, hopefully.
All right, Sabuki.
Bye, buddy.
A
Have a good day over
popular.
there.
Okay, here we go. A popular clothing retailer requires that its sales clerks dress like the models in the store windows who advertise its clothes. This practice is referred to as guarding their brand. The idea behind it is that shoppers will be more likely to purchase the clothes because they will want to look like the people they see wearing them. In a consumer-oriented culture, it's easy to be seduced into thinking that we can buy acceptance by wearing the things that beautiful people wear. Retailers would have us believe that looking good will make us more desirable. Sometimes we even convince ourselves that we can win followers for God by making ourselves attracted to the world. But the Bible is clear about what God really wants and is important to him. He wants us to look like Jesus in our character. In a sense, Jesus is our brand. We attract others to Christ when we put on his attributes, which include tender mercies, kindness, humility, meekness, long-suffering, Colossians 3:12, and all of the above, love. Instead of polishing and protecting our own image, we need to be guarding and reflecting the image of God, which is being perfected in us through Christ. Oh, to be like thee, blessed Redeemer. This is my constant longing and prayer. Gladly I'll forsake all of earth's treasures, Jesus, thy perfect likeness to wear. One of the Spirit's role is to form the likeness in Christ in us. Above all things, put on love, which is the bond of perfection. Colossians 3:14. And there you have it, folks. Put on Christ. Don't put on those $200 sneakers, and you'll have a better life. And better feet, for that matter.
Which goes with Antipodes.
Yes. How about
Antipodes.
that? Antipodes.
That's the backwards feet.
Feet
Yeah.
facing everywhere.
Well, it's 11:01
It's time to get the hell
a.m.
out
Wow.
Yes.
We
It
did
was,
a whole
it was a
3
normal
hours.
Monday show, kind of
Yes,
all
it
over the
is.
place.
It's 58 degrees outside of
Yeah,
Macon, Georgia. It's
tired
kind of
as hell.
sunny. You might want to get like a short sleeve shirt. You don't want to be sweating too much because it's going to be the
Yeah.
high is 82 and the
You
low
want to
is
stink
58.
up the room.
Yeah.
Do the roll call
Yes.
as we get out of here.
We like to thank all of our viewers, Shibuki, who already left earlier. Eve Plastic Canvas also left earlier as well. Greybeard Shaman, Hawkeye, New Jersey, My Nuts, Itch, Rosalind Nicole, Vorpal Bite,
Thanks, Rosalind.
Uric Wildcat, Gamer Girl, Ellen Macon, Blue Notes, Because 77, DS Photo Guy, Laszlo Potomac, Renee, and Winchester 9708.
Thank you for stopping by, guys. We'll see you tomorrow.
Thanks to Ashley.